He may appeal, my lord, of this honorable
Please
bench.
mention tomorrow.
No, this bench. This bench, my lord.
Yeah.
This bench, it was heard. The appeal was dismissed by the bench, Honorable Chief Justice and Justice Glass. So thereafter, they filed a CMA that food corporation matter. That matter, my lord, that it has not been able to be listed for which.
Yes.
Rate of
No, it's mentioned tomorrow.
Supplemental list, item number 12.
ये
IIC
बुगड़ा पुलिस स्टेशन
नमस्कार सर बुगड़ा पुलिस स्टेशन आईएसी।
अरे मुहटा देखांतु से आपण कैमराटा साइड करन
आईआईसी बुगड़ा पुलिस स्टेशन
सर नमस्कार सर बुगड़ा पुलिस स्टेशन सिद्धांशु शेखर मानदाता सर।
सिद्धांशु
शेखर मानदाता सर।
ये वृंदावन प्रधान
सर सर नमस्कार
तांको आगू छाड़ ये आपण जो अच्छा आपण को एडिशनल सेशन जज भंजनगर 11/12/2003 रे 498 ए 304 बी 306 34 और 4 डीपीआर आजरू एक्यूटल कला परे आपण को 302 दफारे जीवन कारादंड देइथिले हला जहा पई आपण जो क्रिमिनल अपील 4/2004 आपण हाई कोर्ट रे दाखल करजंदी आउ आपण को 5/8/2004 रु बेल हे जाइछन वर्तमान आपण को पई एठी कोनोसी वकील अपियर करूना तेणु आपण वकील देबे ना आमे जो हाई कोर्ट रे अछि लीगल एड सर्विस जो थरे कि आपण किछ पैसा पत्र खर्च करिया पड़िबो नाही सेथुरु आमे आपण को पई वकील दबु
सर बापा केस कथा बुझिथिले ताके एसआर करिगले आउ बतन आमे आम तरफरु वकील देबु।
हां
सर आम तरफरु वकील देबु।
आपण ना वृंदावन प्रधान तो
मोना वृंदावन प्रधान बापा ना मुचिराम प्रधान।
हां
मोना वृंदावन प्रधान बापा ना मुचिराम प्रधान।
एते बापा ना वृंदावन प्रधान आपण को आजीवन कारादंड होईची बली जानिजो ना नहीं
आज्ञा
हां आउ 2004 रु आपण बेल अछंती आउ आजी सुनानी पई मध्य आमे ऑर्डर तार करिवु किंतु वकील काहाकू देबे तुरंत कहतु एवं तांकर स्टेप नियंतु नचेत आकु आमे आईन जो सेवा प्राधिकरण अच्छी ता तरफ जो वकील अच्छा हाई कोर्ट रे से काहाकू एंगेज करेगी ना आमे केस रो विचार करिवे एटा 2004 मसिया आकु रखा जाई परिबो नै कोन कहउछन।
हां सर आम तरफ हम एडवोकेट देखरे केस ट्रायल करू
केबे करिवे कोंतु
सर मो एई 4-5 दिन भीतर मु जाई कटक जाई करे एडवोकेट करी
कटक जिबे एडवोकेट करिवे। अच्छा हो आज हला आपनकर 11 तारिख आमे केस आसंता 18 तारिख को लिस्ट रे आणुचु गोटे सप्ताह आपण समय दउचु ता भितरे आपण वकील बाबू को एंगेज करे दियंतु जाले सी वकालतनामा दाखल करिवे बुझ पाले
आज्ञा।
हां लिखंतु as per the order dated 30/10/2025 The inspector in charge of Bugda Police Station, Sitanshu Sekhar Mandata, has ensured the appearance of the appellant Vrindavan Pradhan through virtual mode. The appellant stated when the appellant was apprised that no one is appearing for him in this criminal appeal to argue the matter, he stated that he will engage a counsel on his own within 3 to 4 days, and the matter may be taken up next week. In view of such a statement made by the appellant, list this matter on 18th of November 2025. If the appellant engages any counsel and talaknama is filed, the same shall be placed on record and the name of the learned counsel be reflected in the cause list as well as in the top of the brief. से आमे करदेलु 18 तारीख को आसीबो आपण आ भितरे कोनोसी एडवोकेट को जहां आपनकर ये हबो ताकि एंगेज करिवे से क्रिमिनल अपील ले तां कहि देबे जे आसंता 11 ते 18 तारीख दिन सुनानी अछि हला आ
ଆଜ୍ଞା
आपण भी जदि आपनकर सुनानी देखिबा को चाहंती ते
ଆଜ୍ଞା
एडवोकेट आपन को लिंक ता देरे आपण भी देखि परिबे सुनानी हला
ଆଜ୍ଞା
ठीक अछि पर्सनल अपीयरेंस ऑफ so and so is dispensed with.
Item 1. Item 11.
ସାର୍ ନମସ୍କାର ସାର୍ କୁଣ୍ଡେଇଗଲା ଥାନାରୁ କହୁଥିଲି ସାର୍।
Item 11.
କୁଣ୍ଡେଇଗଲା
ଟିକେ ରୁହନ୍ତୁ
ସାର୍ ନମସ୍କାର ସାର୍ କୁଣ୍ଡେଇଗଲା ଥାନାରୁ କହୁଥିଲି ସାର୍।
ଟିକେ ରୁହନ୍ତୁ ଟିକେ କାଇଁ ସାମ୍ନା କଣ କ୍ୟାମେରା
କ୍ୟାମେରା ଅନ୍ କରନ୍ତୁ।
କ୍ୟାମେରା ଅନ୍ କରନ୍ତୁ
ସାର୍ କ୍ୟାମେରା ଟିକେ ଇସ୍ୟୁ ହଉଛି ସାର୍।
ଆପଣ ହଉଛନ୍ତି ଇନ୍ସପେକ୍ଟର ଇନ୍ ଚାର୍ଜ ଅଫ କୁଣ୍ଡେଇଗୋଲା ପୋଲିସ ଷ୍ଟେସନ।
ଆଜ୍ଞା ସାର୍
ଆପଣଙ୍କ
ନମସ୍କାର
ନାଁ
ସାର୍।
କଣ?
ଜନ୍ କୁଜୁର ସାର୍।
ହାଁ
ଜନ୍ କୁଜୁର।
ଜନ୍ କୁଜୁର।
ଇଏ ସେ ଯୋଉ ଆପେଲାଣ୍ଟ କଣ ତା ନା ଲମ୍ବୁ ପ୍ରଧାନ ଅଛି ଆପଣଙ୍କ ପାଖରେ?
ସାର୍ ନମସ୍କାର।
ହଁ ସାର୍ ଅଛି ସାର୍
ଆଚ୍ଛା
ମୋର ପାଖରେ ଅଛି ସାର୍।
ହଁ ଇଏ ଲମ୍ବୁ ପ୍ରଧାନ ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ ଆଡିସନାଲ ସେସନ ଜଜ୍ ଦେଓଗଡ଼ 30/9/2002 ରେ ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ 302 ଦଫାରେ ଦଣ୍ଡିତ କରି ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ ଆଜୀବନ କାରାଦଣ୍ଡ ଦେଇଥିଲେ, ଯୋଉଥିପାଇଁ ଏଠି କ୍ରିମିନାଲ ଆପିଲ ଆପଣ ଦାଖଲ କରିଛନ୍ତି। ଯୋଉ ଓକିଲ ବାବୁଙ୍କୁ ଆପଣ ଏନଗେଜ କରିଛନ୍ତି ଓକିଲ ବାବୁ ଶେଷ ଥର ପାଇଁ ଯେତେବେଳେ ଲିଷ୍ଟ ହେଲା ସେ ଆପିୟର କରିନଥିଲେ, ସେଇଥିପାଇଁ ଆପଣଙ୍କର ଉପସ୍ଥିତି ଆମେ ଆଇଆଇସିଙ୍କ ଜରିଆରେ ଏନସିଓର କରୁ। ତ କଣ ଆପଣ କାହାକୁ ଓକିଲ ଦେବେ?
ଆଜ୍ଞା ରମାକାନ୍ତ
My lord, I am appearing in this case because the number of in the cause list last occasion there are so many advocates. I thought that the brief has been transferred.
କାହାକୁ ଦେବେ ଏନଗେଜ କରିବେ?
ରମାକାନ୍ତ ଷଡଙ୍ଗୀ ଆଜ୍ଞା।
ରମାକାନ୍ତ
ଷଡଙ୍ଗୀ।
ରମାକାନ୍ତ ଷଡଙ୍ଗୀ। ଆପଣ ରମାକାନ୍ତ ଷଡଙ୍ଗୀ। ଆଚ୍ଛା ଆପଣ ପେପର ବୁକ୍ ନେଇଛନ୍ତି?
No, I don't.
Then why did not you appear on that day?
I'm sorry for that because my lord, there are so many advocates.
Why so there are only 2 advocates named?
ନାଇଁ ସାର୍ ଆଜି ଆପଣଙ୍କ ଅର୍ଡର ପରେ ଏଇଟା ସାର୍ ଆସିଛି। ଆପଣଙ୍କ ଅର୍ଡର ପରେ ଅନ୍ୟାନ୍ୟଟା ଡିଲିଟ୍ ହେଇଛି ସାର୍। Last week there are so many advocates. I thought that the brief has been transferred, but paper book will be handed over to me.
It will be taken up next week for hearing. take the paperwork. ଆପଣ ଓକିଲ ବାବୁଙ୍କ ସାଙ୍ଗରେ ଯୋଗାଯୋଗ କରନ୍ତୁ ଆସନ୍ତା ମଙ୍ଗଳବାର ଦିନ ଏଟାର ଶୁଣାଣି ହବ ବୁଝିଲେ ଲମ୍ବୁ ପ୍ରଧାନ ହଁ
ଆଜ୍ଞା
ଆଉ ଯଦି କୌଣସି ଷ୍ଟେପ ନିଆ ନଗଲା ସେଦିନ ତାହେଲେ ଆମେ ଲିଗାଲ ଏଡରୁ ଓକିଲ ଦେଇକି କିଏ ଶୁଣାଣି କରେଇବେ
ଆଜ୍ଞା
as per the order dated 30/10/2025 the IIC of Kundeigola Police Station, John Kuju, appears to virtual mode, and he has also ensured the appearance of Lambu Pradhan, who stated that he wants to engage. He wants to continue Mr. Ramakanta Sarangi as his advocate to argue the criminal appeal. Mr. Sarangi is present in court and submits that he will argue the matter next week. And since he has not received the paper book, a copy of the paper book may be furnished to him. Let the registry supply the paper book to the land council for the appellant during course of the day. Matter will stay on 18th of November 2025 for hearing. Paper book we receive Lambu Pradhan
ସାର୍
ଆପଣଙ୍କର କେସ୍ ରହିଲା 18 ତାରିଖ ଶୁଣାଣି ପାଇଁ ହେଲା ତେଣୁ
ଆଜ୍ଞା
ଆପଣ ଯଦି ଆପଣ ଶୁଣାଣି ଦେଖିବାକୁ ବି ଚାହିଁବେ ତାହେଲେ ଆପଣଙ୍କର ଲିଙ୍କ ଆପଣଙ୍କ ଓକିଲ ବାବୁ ଦେଇଦେବେ ଆପଣ ଦେଖିପାରିବେ କିଛି ଅସୁବିଧା ନାହିଁ ହେଲା ଘରେ
ଆଜ୍ଞା
ବସି
ଆଜ୍ଞା
ଦେଖିପାରିବେ
May I have a small favor?
Yeah.
Some more time.
We'll engage some other counsel if you are not interested. 2000
Only one.
we will not grant one day. Yes, get ready. Yes.
I mean, pardon, item 12, that paper book not available with the government.
The London is item number 12. The London Council for the state submitted that he has not received the copy of the paper book. A copy of the paper book will be handed over to the London Council for the state. Purchase the personal appearance of the IIC Kegola police station. So also the appellant is dispensed to. Yes, next.
Item 8.
It out of 13 number.
13 number I place after lunch because we are.
Okay. Item number 8.
The compliance affidavit filed yesterday in refiling the hard copy on.
Pass on them. They appear Kurjandi, you opposite party.
Content exit engineer.
Upon Kebe join Kale, Agugatum. You are Mr. Ratnakar Dalai.
Yes, sir.
Huh?
Yes, sir.
Come. You are the executive engineer, Jajpur Irrigation Division.
Sir, superintendent engineer.
Maybe redesignated.
Huh?
Redesignated as superintendent engineer.
ଆପଣ ଏଇ ଯୋଉ କୋର୍ଟ ଯୋଉ ଅର୍ଡର ଦେଇଥିଲେ 5/11/2024 ରେଜିଷ୍ଟ୍ରେସନ ନମ୍ବର 2348/2024 ଏ ଅର୍ଡର କେବେ ଦେଖିଲେ?
Sir, ମୁଁ actually join କଲି 29 ମାର୍ଚ୍ଚ 2025 ତାପରେ ନେକ୍ସଟ କମ୍ୟୁନିକେସନ ସାର୍ ଦେଖିଲା ବେଳେ କମ୍ୟୁନିକେସନ ହେଇନଥିଲା ତାପରେ ଜାଣିଲା ପରେ ଏବେ
ଆମ ଅର୍ଡର ବଳରେ ସିଏ ଆମ ଅର୍ଡର ହେଲା 5/11/2024 ତାପରେ ସିଏ କହୁଛନ୍ତି ଯେ ଆପଣଙ୍କ ପାଖରେ 11/11/2024 ନେଇକିନି ସାର୍ଟିଫାଇଡ କପି ଦାଖଲ କଲେ ତା ସହିତ ଗୋଟେ କପି ଅଫ ଦି ଆପ୍ଲିକେସନ ଦେଲେ ଏବଂ କିଛି ଆପଣ ଆକ୍ସନ ନେଲେନି ରିମାଇଣ୍ଡର ଦେଲେ 28/2/2025 ଟୁ ରେଜିଷ୍ଟର୍ଡ ପୋଷ୍ଟ ଏବଂ ପୋଷ୍ଟାଲ ରିସିପ୍ଟ ଦେଖଉଛି ଯେ ସେଟା ଆପଣ ପାଇଛନ୍ତି ଆପଣ ଜଏନ କଲେ କେବେ କହୁଛନ୍ତି?
29 ମାର୍ଚ୍ଚ
2025 ତ ମାର୍ଚ୍ଚ 2025 ମାନେ ଏଗୁଡାକ ଆପଣଙ୍କର ନଜରରେ ଆସିବା କଥା ଯେମିତି ଗୋଟେ ହାଇକୋର୍ଟରେ ଅର୍ଡର ହେଇଛି ତା ବଦଳରେ ତା ପାଇଁ ସେ ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି ଏମିତି ତାକୁ ଆଜି ପର୍ଯ୍ୟନ୍ତ ଏବଂ ତା ଦେହରେ ଥିଲା 3 ମାସ ଭିତରେ ଆପଣ ରିପ୍ରେଜେଣ୍ଟେସନ डिस्पोज ऑफ करके ताको कम्युनिकेट करिया कथा तो जेबेठु आसिले आपण 3 मास समय जाइकिनी अधिका समय गलानी तापरे सरकारी वकीलों को किसी मध्य कम्युनिकेशन करूनाहांती से विषय से बारंबार पचारुछंती आपण कोन पाई
एक्चुअली ସେମାନେ ମେଲ ଯୋଉ ଦଉଥିଲେ ମେଲଟା ଜାରକା ଡିଭିଜନ ଗୋଟେ ଅଛି ଭୁଲରେ ସାଡେ ପଳଉଥିଲା ଯୋଉଟା କି ଆମେ କମ୍ୟୁନିକେସନ କରି ପାଇନଥିଲୁ ମୁଁ ଲାଷ୍ଟ
वर्तमान कंप्लाई कर साइलेनी
ଏବେ ସାର୍
कोन कले
The representation page 10 to the present affidavit.
what is the order passed from the
Order man the measurement it is found that 20 decimal has been utilized for the embankment purpose.
हमें से पता रिप्रेजेंटेशन डिस्पोज ऑफ
हाँ dispose of pages. एवं that proposal government को जाइछि for according
कोन कोड पैराग्राफ लिखछन कोन रिप्रेजेंटेशन ऊपर कोड ऑर्डर ता करछन कोन
the order of the compliance order at page 10.
पेज 10 हम कॉपी देले
Yes, yes.
एडिशनल अकाउंट लिखोगे in portions of the order dated 6/11/2025 Mr. Ratnakar Gauri এটা কোন লেখিবা সুপারিনটেন্ডিং ইঞ্জিনিয়ার লেখা সুপারিনটেন্ডিং ইঞ্জিনিয়ার যাজপুর ইরিগেশন ডিভিশন যাজপুর appears in court. He has filed the compliance affidavit which is taken on record. It stated that the order of this court dated 5/11/2024 passed in WPC number 2348/2024 has already been complied with, and to that effect he has annexed the compliance order at annexure D as annexure D. The further submits that since he joined the as superintending engineer हिसाब join करें executive engineer हिसाब join करें March
with superintending engineer
he joined as superintending engineer in the month of March 2025 and there was some communication gap for which there was delay in compliance of this court order, and that was not willful or deliberate. The affidavit filed by the contender opposite party is taken on record. Accordingly, the contempt proceeding is closed.
Payment has not been made.
Personal appearance.
Payment has not been
approval has been sought for here.
ସେଟାରେ ଆପଣଙ୍କର ଥିଲା ଯେ ଆମକୁ ଦେଇନାହାନ୍ତି ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ଯେହେତୁ ଆସିନା ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ approval
Now
private
the
purchase
prayer was the representation disposed of that has been disposed of, my friend. Yes, anything you want, you can file.
personal appearance too.
Yes, appearance is dispensable.
Always.
Next. Good. Actually, you know.
हाँ हाँ
Actually, तो देखते हो सब टाइम तो
करना है
IAC की नहीं। Item 5.
I'll intimate is in fiscal में जाएगा
ନାହାନ୍ତି ତିନିଟା ଯାକ ଆଇଟମରେ ନାହାନ୍ତି ଏଇଟା 5 ରେ ନାହାନ୍ତି
ଅଛନ୍ତି କଣ କହିଲେ?
ନାଇଁ ଏଇଠି କିଏ ନାହାନ୍ତି
Master in charge Guru
ଗୌରୀ ମହିଷାଣୀ
Moisian.
ଆସିନି
item 5 out of 54. 13.
ତିନିଟା reproduction ଆସୁ
ଲିଙ୍କ ଟିକେ ଲାଗୁନି ଜଏନ୍ କରିବେ ବସୁଛନ୍ତି ସେ ଆଇଏସ୍ 20 ଜଣ
ଆଚ୍ଛା ହଉ ସେ ଯେତେବେଳେ ଜଏନ୍ କରିବେ କହିବେ
ଆଜ୍ଞା।
ଆମେ we are taking up the matter seriously.
mention my lord. Item 17. Today I'm appearing my lord. 17. After the death of the council, and yeah,
Item 17.
my lord.
CRLA number 124 of
My lord.
2001.
My lord.
Good, good. That's what we do for something. So it's in that is also no. Name of marriage being no be reflecting the publication. ସେଦିନ କି ଏସି ନାୟକ
ଥିଲେ ଜଷ୍ଟ କହିଲା ଆପଣ ତାହେଲେ ଆପଣ
ହଁ
ଜଷ୍ଟ ଥିଲେ ସେ ଗଲେ କହିଲା ପରେ ସେ ଗଲେ
No, no, you are not a C9.
No.
Then how you are referring?
ଚାମ୍ବର କେସ୍ ଥିଲା previously. That's
no, the you see the wakalatnama earlier wakalatnama एसी नायक ର power ଥିଲା along with other एसी नायक author appear କଲେ
ଜଷ୍ଟ ଥିଲେ
ଠିକ ଅଛି ଯଦି ଏସି ନାୟକ ଆପଣ ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି କନସେଣ୍ଟ ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି नो objection ତା ଦେହରେ ଲେଖିବା କଥା ଥିଲା ତାଙ୍କର ସେଟା ଗୋଟେ ତାଙ୍କ ପାୱାର ଅଛି ଆପଣ ତାଙ୍କଠୁ नो objection ନ ନେଇକି କେମିତି ଫାଇଲ
ଏବେ ଜଷ୍ଟ କହିଲେ ଥିଲେ ଫାଇଲ ମତ
वकालतनामा ଏଇଠି वकालतनाମାଟା ରଖିଦେଉଛି ତାଙ୍କୁ ବଟ୍ କୁହନ୍ତୁ ତାଙ୍କୁ ଆଣିକି नो objection ଲେଖିବେ
ଥିଲେ
ଇଏ ଆପଣ ସମସ୍ତଙ୍କ ପାଇଁ appear କରୁଛନ୍ତି ଦେଖି ଆପେଲାଣ୍ଟର ମେମୋ ଦେଖି এটা ହଉଛି 8 ଜଣ ଅଛନ୍ତି ରବୀନ୍ଦ୍ର ବେହେରା 2 ନମ୍ବର ହେଲା ଝରୁ ବେହେରା 3 ନମ୍ବର ହେଲା 3 ନମ୍ବର କଣ ହେଲା 3 ନମ୍ବର ହେଲା ଠାକ୍କା ଇଲିଆସ ବିକ୍ରମ ବେହେରା ତାପରେ 4 ନମ୍ବର ହେଲା ଛବି ବେହେରା 5 ନମ୍ବର ହେଲା वैभव बेहरा 6 नंबर है अनिल बेहरा 7 नंबर है रथी बेहरा ठीक अच्छे Mr. Saroj Kumar Das and his associates has filed wakalatnama for all the appellants, all the 8 appellants, with no objection from earlier engaged counsel. So देखिए आप जल्दी लिखिए इस साइड में लिखिए Mr. AC Naik, है ना? The wakalatnama is taken on record. The names of the newly engaged counsel be reflected in the cause list henceforth, and the name of the earlier engaged counsel shall not be reflected in the cause list. Stop. And he has already received the paper book, so it must have been handed over to you. You are ready?
Not given matter.
No, we will not adjourn the matter because 2001 criminal appeal.
No, 1 week. 1 week.
Get ready, we'll take up this matter next week.
But
the wakalatnama is here, and you ask Mr. Naik to come and sign, make it no objection. And you get the paper book from him and prepare the case. Next week we'll take up. The land counsel so and so, Mr. Das submits that he has already received the paper book from Mr. AC Naik, advocate, and
another copy,
another copy, and the limited copy, another copy.
3 copy there, man. 3 copy thila gote.
ସିଏ କଣ କରିବେ ସେଟା କଣ କରିବେ ଦେଖିବେ କି ଯୋଉ ଠିକ ବହି ବାଲା ଯୋଉ ବିକନ୍ତି ନେଇ କାଗଜ ତାଙ୍କର ପେପର ବୁକ୍ ଟା ଅଛି ସେ ଲାଷ୍ଟ ୱିକ୍ ନେଇଛନ୍ତି ଆପଣ ସିଏ ତ କେସ୍ ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ ଦେଇଦେଲେ ପେପର ବୁକ୍ ରଖି ସିଏ କଣ କରିବେ ତାଙ୍କଠୁ ଆଣନ୍ତୁ ପେପର ବୁକ୍ ଆଣନ୍ତୁ ଆଉ ତାକୁ ଡାକନ୍ତୁ ଆଗେ ସେଠି ସାଇନ୍ କରିବେ ଲେଖନ୍ତୁ କଣ ଯୋଉ the land counsel submit that he has received the paper book copy from Mr. AC Naik, advocate, and he may be given 1 week time for preparation of the case. He lays this matter on 18th of November 2025. এটা আমরা
Right.
কত নম্বর এটা হলো?
Item 5.
Item 5.
Unmute କରନ୍ତୁ। Unmute କରନ୍ତୁ।
ଆଜି କେତେ ଜଣ ଆପେଲାଣ୍ଟ ଅଛନ୍ତି? ଜଣେ।
Unmute କରନ୍ତୁ। ଆପଣ ସାଇଡ୍ ରୁ unmute କରନ୍ତୁ, ଶୁଭୁନି କଥା। ଫୋନ କରି କର।
ये की ऑफिसर इंचार्ज ऑफ गुरु
IIC नहीं ଏଇଟା 20 ଅଣା PS।
20
सर 20 ଅଣା PS ସାର୍।
ऑफिसर इंचार्ज ना आईआईसी
सर 20 ଅଣା PS ସାର୍।
ଆପଣ କଣ ଅଛନ୍ତି?
सर IIC ସାର୍ ଅଛି ସାର୍।
अच्छा आईआईसी 20 ଅଣା पुलिस स्टेशन। ଆପଣ ନାଁ କଣ?
Your name?
सर सुदीप कुमार महापात्र सर।
Sudeep? Repeat.
सुदीप कुमार महापात्र ना कौन कहते?
सर सुदीप कुमार महापात्र सर।
अच्छा ठीक है रो सुदीप कुमार महापात्र। अच्छा ये जो सचिंद्र कुमार नायक पड़े वाला ये कौन है?
लिंक प्रॉब्लम था सर। हां तार टेलीकॉम लिंक प्रॉब्लम। से अक्यूज को टिके सामना को आना तू कोर्ट में सला अनुरोध कोर्ट में सला
सर
तो सामना को आना तू।
आज्ञा सर।
VC रे सामना को आना तू अनुरोध कोर्ट।
सर
सचिंद्र कुमार नायक।
କୁହନ୍ତୁ।
सचिंद्र कुमार नायक।
हो माय लॉर्ड मु सचिंद्र कुमार नायक सर।
अच्छा आपण को जो विचार सम्मुखीन आपण हेइथिले एडिशनल सेशन जज रायरंगपुर रे एवं आपण को 9/11/2004 रे 302 दफा रे आजीवन कारादंड दिया हितला एवं जोत पई आपण हाई कोर्ट रे अपील दाखल करछंदी। आपण बेल रे अछंती। अच्छा आपण वकील भाव कहा को आपण एंगेज करिया चाहउचंती?
ये धरणीधर नायक एडवोकेट हाई कोर्ट।
वकील भाव से कथा वार्ता हे गलानी आपनकर केस सुनानी पई आसी गलानी।
हो सर
हबनी
आज्ञा कथा हेपी कोई।
Your Lordship, if we are served with the paperwork, we'll be able to argue the matter.
तो तांको धरणी बाबू को संगे कथा ही जानतु हैला आसंदा सप्ताह रे ये सुनानी पई आसीबो। आपण जदी वकील बाबू प्रेजेंट न रहिबे आर्गुमेंट न करिवे ताले आमे हाई कोर्ट लीगल सर्विसेस अथॉरिटी जो वकील बाबू मान अछंती तांको भितरु काहा को गोटे एंगेज करेगी ना आपनकर केस सुनानी करेगी बुझिले। द्वितीय कथा आपण जदी आपनकर सुनानी देखिबा को चाहेबे मध्ये आपन को लिंक दिया है जे वकील बाबू दे देबे आपण देखि परिबे आपण सुनानी वर्चुअल मोड रे नचे तेठी आसी कि मध्ये देख परिबे हैला। देखो the inspector in charge of Puriana police station Sudeep Kumar Mahapatra as per the order dated 30/10/2025 and ensure the appearance of the appellant Sachindra Kumar Naik to virtual mode who is on bail stop. The appellant submits that he wants to continue Mr. Dharanidhar Naik and senior advocate as his counsel to argue the criminal appeal and he has made necessary communication with the Land Council. Stop. What is your good name, madam?
Chetna Prakash.
Miss Chetna Prakash, Land Council, appearing for Mr. D. Naik, senior advocate, submit. You have received the paperwork.
Your Lordship, we are yet to receive.
You have not received. Submits that Mr. Naik, who is supposed to argue the matter, he will argue the matter next week, and a copy of the paperwork be supplied to her. Let a copy of the paperwork be supplied to the Land Council. Matter will be listed on 18th of November 2025 for hearing. Personal appearance of so and so is dispensed with. अच्छा ये तो का ना कटिबो कि डी नायक एंड एसोसिएट्स कर छड़ा आ बाकी जो राजेश पंडा मानो नाम दे कटियो होला the names of Mr. Rajesh Pandya and so on so ओकरा नंबर जैसी को ना अच्छी सब कर देबे होला shall not be reflected in the cause list. Take the paperwork, huh?
Yes, sir.
My lord, I will pardon. Ms. Rajesh Pandya and Srimati C. Pandya. Only those may be related. The others.
Rajesh Pandya को ना जीवो आउ कोटे C Pandya ना जीवो.
PS Naik.
आउ के?
PS
Naik.
PS Partha Sardi Naik का अच्छा. PS Naik. So these names shall not be reflected in the cause list, है ना? अब बाकी आपण को सब चैम्बर रो. You in निशांक आपण को चैम्बर रो.
He is now. He is now the person.
ये ना करे नहीं in is निशांक भी not reflected हो. SK दास आपण को चैम्बर रो.
Yes, Your Lordship.
अच्छा. बाकी रोला. RK प्रधान.
Yes, Your Lordship.
आउ M महांती.
Yes, Your Lordship.
Jafrullah.
Yes, Your Lordship.
आउ BK दास.
Yes, Your Lordship.
बाकी ना रहियो. 18/11/2025. ठीक अछि आसंदा सप्ताह रहिला मंगलवार दिन सुनानी पे. यस नेक्स्ट. आउ कोन अछि पर्सनल अफेयर आसिले अच्छा अच्छा सीरियसली
Item 1.
He's alive. You put it there. Who is appearing? Jairaj Behra, SK Pradhan. Mr. Mahapatra, you like appear?
No, my lord. All mention your lordship take up that matter first.
Which one?
The hearing matter 40.
ये एटा ଟିକେ ସରିଯାଉ.
ନାଇଁ ତାର ମୋ ପ୍ରୋବ୍ଲେମ ହେଇଛି ମୁଁ ଖାଲି ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ କହିଦେଇକି ପେପର ବୁକ୍ ଟା ମତେ ରିସିଭ କରିବାକୁ କହିଥିଲେ.
14 number.
Item number 14.
ହଁ.
ଖାଲି ଗୋଟେ ଅର୍ଡର ଟା ହବ ଯେ ଅଥରାଇଜ ମୁଁ ଯାହା କରିବି ସେ କାରଣ ଯୋଉମାନେ ଥିଲେ ଆଗରୁ ସେମାନେ କେହି ନାହାନ୍ତି. So the office declined to supply the paperwork to any other person.
Should I went to the office because I did not possess any power? So
अच्छा. आज भी क्विट करेंगे. ओह.
It is माने ये फाइल करथिले. Appellant फाइल करथिला.
But that must have been done because Lekhaichi paperwork has not been collected by Law and Council. If privately prepare करंती ताकू ऑफिस रे दाखल कला पर सेटा वेरिफिकेशन हुए. If it is found okay, then the copy is to be supplied to them. Sorry नहीं. आवले noting केम दे देले paperwork not collected by the Law and Council. Paperwork कहीं. हाँ?
लिखा है ना. इटी ऑफिस
में तुम की खबर? एमती नोटिंग कौन में असला. Paperwork not collected by Law and Council. Noting ठीक की. जेमती paperwork सब रेडी है जी. हमें तंग दबा पाई अच्छी. But तमें जहाँ तक पूछे इटा contradictory statement होची. what has been reflected in the cause list. Call the superintendent. For the paperwork ଧରିକିନା ଆସିବ କଣ ପାଇଁ ହେଇନି ସେ କେବେଠୁ ଦାଖଲ କରିଛି. Yes. So ଜୟରାଜ ବେହେରା SK ପ୍ରଧାନ କେହି ନାହାନ୍ତି. So ତାଙ୍କୁ ଏ ସେ ବାବୁ ଅଛନ୍ତି କି ନା କଣ? नहीं ठीक अच्छे से बंचीଛନ୍ତି ଯେ ଓକିଲ ନା ସେ ଏନଗେଜ କରିବେ ନା ଆମେ ଡକେଇବି ଅନ୍ୟ ମାନେ କୁହନ୍ତୁ ପରଦିନ ଆଣିବେ ବୁଝିଲେ ଇଏ IIC ହଉଛନ୍ତି କୋମନା ପୋଲିସ ଷ୍ଟେସନ ର ତାଙ୍କୁ କୁହନ୍ତୁ ପହରଦିନ ଏମିତି ଯେମିତି ଅର୍ଡର ହେଇଛି ସେ ଆଣିବେ ପହଞ୍ଚେଇବେ ଲେଖନ୍ତୁ as for the order dated 14/10/2025, the Land Council for the state has produced the report dated 1/10/2025 from IIC Komna Police Station, which indicates that
Loknath Satnami.
The appellant number 2, Loknath Satnami, is alive.
Guru Satnami ko kaise?
Staying at Chhattisgarh.
No, that is all right. But how many appellants are there?
ଗୋଟେ ମରିଯାଇଛି ଗୋଟେ ମରିଯାଇଛି ରେ ଆବେଟ କରିଦେଇଛି ସେ ଲାଷ୍ଟ ଅର୍ଡର ଆମର ଅର୍ଡର ଡେଟେଡ 14/10 attempt number 1 14/10 ଅର୍ଡର ଟା ଆମେ ଆବେଟ କରିଯାଇଛି
ଆମେ IG administration को ଦେଇଥିଲା to report.
ହଁ ସେ ରିପୋର୍ଟ ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି ଯେ ବଞ୍ଚିଛି ବୋଲି.
What about Guru sir? এটা কি
গুরু কি
এটা তো কোর্ট আছে. The others, the other son, namely Loknath Satnami, and that means late Bhukka Satnami has, along with his son, was there, and Guru Satnami presently are staying in Pandrachua. That was our appellate in Masam.
Non appears for the appellant number 2. Loknath Satnami, appellant number 2. Non appears for appellant number. Stop. Let the IAC police station ensure the appearance of appellant number 2 through virtual mode from Komna police station on 13th of November 2025 at 10:30 a.m. Stop. Let a copy of the order be handed over to the Land Council for the state for some time. This report is taken under file. What appears to be next.
Item 2.
Govardhan Fair has been expired in the year 2016. The September is staying at 1 Nagar Koraput. As per the order dated 30/10/2025, the Land Council for the state has produced the report dated 8/11/2025 of SDPO Koraput, which indicates that the appellant number 1, Govardhan Khila, has expired in the year 2016. Since no near relative has filed any application, that's one thing. Appeal abates so far as appellant number 1 is concerned. The report further indicates that the appellant number 2, Pitambar Khara, is alive. Stop. के करो आउ तंग associate nahanti. Non appears for the
You are there? Yes.
Arul Das.
Aril Das. So you argue the matter. You have received the paperwork. So what is your good name, madam?
Rajalakshmi Das. Arul Das.
Rajalakshmi Das. Rajalakshmi Das, the land council, is present and submits that she has received the copy of the paperwork. And we are adding it to the hearing list next week. So get ready.
My lord, 2 weeks time.
No. So 2004. The matter will be added. We know that it may be little down in the because old appeals will be remaining. 2001 appeal is also there.
Okay.
So we are just adding it to the hearing list, dated 18th of November 2020. So get ready, huh?
Yes, madam.
Yes. Next. This is taken on board.
Item 3.
Put it there. चार नंबर अपरेंट रो माधिया alias महेश्वर साहु रो well-being report थिला. He is alive. Alive. One counsel for the state has produced the written instruction received from IIC Baliapur police station dated 16/9/2025. It shows that the apparent number 4, Madhya alias Maheshwar Sahu, is alive. The report is taken on record. Yes, who is appearing? You are appearing.
Yes.
Have you received the paperwork?
Your Lordship, we have received the paperwork. However, we have not been able to establish contact with the client. If your Lordships will be kind enough to give us little bit of time.
No. Contact for you and offer sir, that is up to you. We will know. We are not a via media, so that we will. It is up to you. You have received the paperwork. You are appearing. If your client is not making any response, you can file a no instruction memo so that they are alive. We can engage somebody else from the High Court Legal Aid panel and argue the. Will hear the matter. So it is up to you. The Land Council, so and so, Ms. Chitna Patnaik, appearing on behalf of Chitna Prakash, appearing for Mr. Dhanidhar Naik Senior Officer, submit that paperwork has already been received and the matter will be taken up next week for hearing. The matter be added to the hearing list dated 18/11/2025. Yes, next.
Item 4.
He was applying about 3 minutes and he's alive. Yes. In portions of the order dated 30/10/2025, the Council for the state has produced the report dated 10/11/2025 of IIC Binjarpur Police Station, which shows that apparent number 3, Sachindra Kumar Sharma alias Tuna alias Kiro, is alive. The report is taken on record. So, have you received, madam?
Yes, Your Lordship. We have.
And you will argue the matter. So, on same basis, appears on some paper has been received. Matter be added to the hearing list dated 18th of November 2025. Yes.
Item 6.
Reporting the report है change का case है प्रदेश में 2-3-4 ର କିଛି ରିପୋର୍ଟ ଉଲ୍ଲେଖ ନଥିଲା
ଆସିଛି
କଣ ଅଛନ୍ତି ତିନିଟା ନା ବଞ୍ଚିଛନ୍ତି ତ The Land Council, as per the order dated 14/10/2025, the Land Council for the state has produced the report dated 23/10/2025 of IIC Kasipur Police Station.
Balaram Naik,
Balaram A2,
and Harun.
Giriram A3 and Haruela A4.
Appellant number 3, Balaram Naik. Appellant number 3, Giriram Naik. And appellant number 4, Harun Maj. Are alive. The report is taken on record. Yes, he appeared for them.
I'm for that.
You have received the paperwork?
No.
You are Mr. Narinikanta Das? Mr. Narinikanta Das, Land Council for the appellant is present and submits that he has not received the paperwork है नहीं 2005 रो आपण किसी अंडरटेकिंग ଦେଇଥିଲେ କି paperwork file କରିବେ ବୋଲି नहीं पिक्चर में
9.
Wow. It appears that the paperwork has not yet been prepared, even though the criminal appeal is of the year 2005. Matter will state on 18th of November 2025, the officer prepared the paperwork in time and served a copy of the same on the Land Council for the appellants. Yes.
Item 7.
Some time because the ability is to be consulted with the IAC, we have intimated. They pray for 1 week time.
No, you see, one report was filed that they are alive. That report is dated 8/5/2025.
Again.
And ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ ରିପୋର୍ଟ ଆସିଲା ତାପରେ 27/10/2025 ଅର୍ଥାତ୍ ତାର 5 ମାସ ପରେ ଯେ both the appellants are dead since 10 years back. ତେଣୁ contradictory reports ଆସିଲା ସେଇଥିପାଇଁ ଆମେ ତାକୁ personal appearance କରେଇଥିଲୁ ସେ କହିଲେ ଯେ second report ଟା correct କିନ୍ତୁ ନିଜେ ଯାଇନି ଅନ୍ୟ through ରେ collection କରିଛି I will myself, that is why we directed that he himself, that IAC model police station shall conduct a proper inquiry and submit a report with an affidavit about the present status of both the appellant. They are the husband and wife.
Inquiry କରି ଦେଇଛି ନା original ଟା ନାହିଁ, I have to verify that. 6/11 there is an affidavit.
କାହିଁ affidavit ଆମର ଦରକାର ଥିଲା
I have to verify acceptance from the officials.
ତାଙ୍କୁ କହିଥିଲା the affidavit.
He has filed an affidavit is in record.
It is not come on record.
ଦଉନାହାନ୍ତି affidavit
ଅଛି କିନ୍ତୁ original
ଫାଇଲ କରିଛ ନା ନାଇଁ
ସେଟା I have to verify from the office.
ଏଇଟା କଣ affidavit
affidavit annexed is the forwarding ରେ
ଆପଣଙ୍କର affidavit ନାହିଁ
affidavit annexed ସେଟା original ଟା not
I conducted physical inquiry in matter and ascertained
ସେ admit କରିଛନ୍ତି ଯେ ସେଟା improper ଥିଲା ଏଟା proper inquiry ଅଲଗା ଲାଗେ
good କଣ ଲେଖିଛନ୍ତି
The other day he said that the second report is correct, where he has
the affidavit said that I have to
Sorry?
Call that person
Oh,
for
peculiarly he is answering.
the
It is SP
6-11
John.
6,25
again.
ନା
That's why
କହିଥିଲୁ SP
we want,
କହିଥିଲୁ
we want to do, I will call him for
Now, during the
discussion.
said inquiry, the village admin as well as several local villagers categorically stated that both the opposite persons had been absent from their village for the last 15 years and their whereabouts were not known to anyone. The villagers also expressed their belief that both individuals might have expired long years ago. That relying upon collective statements and information available at that time, I, in good faith and in discharge of my duty, submitted a report to my superior stating that the above named persons were presumed to be dead, as no credible evidence of their existence was found during the that subsequently, upon receipt of the confidential inputs and further independent investigation conducted by me, it was ascertained that both Amok are alive and presently both are now residing at village MB3 near RTO of Malkanji. And immediately upon such confirmation, I submitted a supplementary report intimating my superior authority duly rectifying my earlier statement and placing the correct factual position of the record that my earlier report was based solely upon the information gathered during the field inquiry and was made without any confidential evidence or suppression of facts really as part of the upon subsequent I acted promptly and responsibly to correct the record and bring the true facts to the knowledge of the record. There was demonstrating whose illegal self-harm. I stated that my subsequent report reflects the true and verified position as this affidavit is being filed before the moved to place on record the bona fide circumstances and sentence of events as narrated above. That I respectfully submit that there was
ये
no
ଭିତରକୁ ଯିବ ये
That's
ତିନିଟା
why,
କଥା
because he has executed there and sent it through WhatsApp. I have called him to come in person for discussion.
we are keeping this matter day after tomorrow. Ask him to remain present here. He's coming to you today.
I have intimated.
Ask him to come, and if those persons are alive, then ask him to be produced through the virtual mode from that police station.
If it day after tomorrow, I will intimate.
Model police station ମାଲକାନଗିରିରୁ ସେ ଦିଟା ଲୋକଙ୍କୁ ହାଜିର କରେଇବେ with the Aadhaar card. ଆଉ ଏ ବାବୁ ଆସନ୍ତୁ ତିନିଟା କଥା ସେ କହିସାରିଲେଣି 8/5 ରେ ରିପୋର୍ଟ ଦେଲେ ଯେ ସେମାନେ ସୁସ୍ଥ ଅଛନ୍ତି ତାପରେ ପୁଣି ଗୋଟେ ରିପୋର୍ଟ ଦେଲେ ଦି ଜଣ ଯାକ ମରିଯାଇଛନ୍ତି ଯୋଉ ଲାଷ୍ଟ ଟାଇମ 10 years before ଆଜି ଗୋଟେ ରିପୋର୍ଟ ଦଉଛନ୍ତି ମାନେ ଆଫିଡେଭିଟ ଯେ ସେମାନେ ବଞ୍ଚିଛନ୍ତି
କୋର୍ଟ ସୂତ୍ରରୁ ଭୁଲ ଦେଇଥିଲେ ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ମୁଁ verify.
So he is misleading the court, giving wrong information. ତାକୁ ଆସୁଛି ଲେଖନ୍ତୁ ସେଇ ତ ସେଇ ଯୋଉ କଣ ରିଗାଲ କିଣ୍ଡୋ ଆଚ୍ଛା ଲେଖନ୍ତୁ the London Council for the State. Have you filed this affidavit?
No, that's what it is received through WhatsApp. The original is not available. It is not proper to file. That's why I pray some time.
The London Council for the State submitted that inquiry report has been received with a copy of the affidavit which was executed before the notary public from Mr. Rigal Kindo, the inspector in charge of Model Police Station, Malkangiri, wherein he has indicated that the health condition of both the appellants, namely Sanjeet alias Sanjeev Mandal and Amela Baroi alias Mandal, are good. Stop. In the affidavit, also the IAC has mentioned that both the appellants are alive and they are staying at village MB3 near RTO office Malkangiri. As we have already mentioned in our earlier order dated 30/10/2025, that even though a report was produced by the Learning Council for the state from the IIC Model Police Station Malkangiri, which is dated 8/5/2025, that the appellants are alive. Another report was received from the same IIC on dated 27/10/2025, that both the appellants died 10 years back. In view of such contradictory reports, on the last date, that is on 30/10/2025, when we asked the Learning State Council to ensure the personal appearance of the IIC through virtual mode, he submitted before us that the report dated 8/5/2025, that the health condition of both the appellants was good. Has received information that both the appellants are dead. And accordingly, we asked him to hold a proper inquiry and submit a fresh report relating to the present status of both the appellants, and also directed the Superintendent of Police Malkangiri to monitor the inquiry. The Land Council for the state submitted that since time to time contradictory stands have been taken by the IIC Model Police Station Malkangiri regarding the well-being of the appellants, he has asked him to remain present. He has called him for a discussion. In view of such state of affairs, let Mr. Rizal Kundo appear in person before this court on 20th of November 2025 at 10:30 a.m. and produce before us the inquiry report as well as the affidavit as directed in the order dated 30/10/2025. He shall also take steps in ensuring the appearance of both the appellants, if they are alive, through virtual mode from Model Police Station, Malkangiri, at the same time, same date, with the Aadhaar card or other identity cards of both the appellants. In the affidavit to be filed by the IIC, it should be explained as to why he has taken contradictory stance on each occasion and submitting prevaricating reports, and for such purpose why the proceeding under contempt of court act shall not be initiated against him. A free copy of the order be handed over to the Land Council for the state during course of the day. Who is present for? What is your good name?
C.DASH.
Huh?
On behalf of J.K. Panda.
Give your name. So and so is present on behalf of Mr. Jugal Kishore Panda. So this will come on 20th of November 2025. Yes.
Item 13 that accused Rajesh.
Well, already my friend. Consent.
Have you given the ଦେଇଦେଲେ consent ଟା ଗୋଟେ କୋଉ matter?
Rajesh Shetty.
You have please hand over the paper book to the London Council.
Rajesh Shetty.
How to appear kalo?
Rajesh Shetty.
Which number item?
Item 13.
IIC Darga Bajar police station ଅଛନ୍ତି?
Sub Inspector. IS in the duties Sub Inspector.
କି ତା ନାଁ କଣ?
Ugresan Jena.
Sir, namaskar, sir. Sir.
Front କୁ ଆସନ୍ତୁ।
Front କୁ ଆସନ୍ତୁ। Sub Inspector front କୁ ଆସନ୍ତୁ।
Sir, sir, namaskar, sir.
Ugresan Jena.
Mr. Jana, you are not visible.
Sir, sir, namaskar, sir.
ହଁ ଠିକ ଅଛି। IIC କୁଆଡେ ଗଲେ?
Sir, ଆଇଏସି ମତେ sir ପଠେଇଥିଲେ ମୁଁ ରାଜେଶ ସେଠିକି ଅଶ୍ୱିନୀ ହସ୍ପିଟାଲ ଅଛନ୍ତି ସାର୍ ମୁଁ ତାଙ୍କୁ ନେଇକି ଯାଇଥାନ୍ତି ମାଙ୍ଗୋର କୋର୍ଟକୁ ସେ ଲିଙ୍କ ଆସିଗଲା ସାର୍ ମୁଁ ଅଶ୍ୱିନୀ ହସ୍ପିଟାଲ କନେକ୍ସନ ନେଇଯାଇଛି।
ରାଜେଶ ସେଠି
ସାର୍ ନମସ୍କାର ସାର୍।
ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ ad hoc additional session judge fast track court number 3 कटक 9 नवेम्बर 2004 रे आपको 302 307 बाई 34 दफारे दंडित करी आजीवन कारादंड देइथिले एवं आपनको हाईकोर्ट रू 5/1/2006 रे आपनको बेल मिलथिला।
आज्ञा सर।
वर्तमान आपनकर केस सुनानी पई आसीगलानी एवं पेपर बुक मध्य प्रस्तुत होइगलानी बट किंतु केही आपण पई अपियर करू नाहंती केस आर्गुमेंट करिया पई आपण निज वकील नियुक्ति करेबे ना हाई कोर्ट रो जो लीगल एड पैनल रे एडवोकेट अछंती आमे ता दिरु काहा को एंगेज करेकिनी केस सुनानी करेबे।
आज्ञा आउट एडवोकेट सर କଥା ବି
ଆପଣଙ୍କର ଜିଡି ମିଶ୍ରଙ୍କର ନାଁ ଲେଖା ହେଇଛି ଓକାଲତନାମା ସେଇଥିପାଇଁ ଆଜିର ମଧ୍ୟ ଲିଷ୍ଟରେ ମଧ୍ୟ ତାଙ୍କ ନାଁ ଆସିଛି। ତେଣୁ ଗତ ଥର ମଧ୍ୟ ସିଏ ନଥିଲେ ଆଜି ମଧ୍ୟ ନାହାନ୍ତି ଯଦିଓ ତାଙ୍କ ନାଁ ଆସିଛି ତେଣୁ ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ
ଏକ୍ସପେକ୍ଟ କରିସାରିଲେଣି।
ଆଚ୍ଛା ଜିଡି ମିଶ୍ର ଏକ୍ସପାର୍ଟ କରିଗଲେ କଣ ଆପଣ ଚାହୁଁଛନ୍ତି ଆପଣ ନିଜେ ନିଯୁକ୍ତି କରେଇବେ ନା ଆମେ ନିଯୁକ୍ତି କରେଇବୁ?
ମୁଁ ଟିକେ କଥା ହେଇକି ଘରେ
ଆସନ୍ତା ସପ୍ତାହରେ ଶୁଣାଣି ପାଇଁ କେସ୍ ଉଠିବ। ପୁରୁଣା କେସ୍ ଆଜିର ସମୟ ଦେଇ ହବନି ତେଣୁ ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ ଓକିଲ 2004 ମସିହାର କ୍ରିମିନାଲ ଅପିଲ ତେଣୁ ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ ଓକିଲ ବାବୁଙ୍କୁ ନିଯୁକ୍ତି କରିବାକୁ ପଡିବ ନୂଆ ଓକିଲ। ତେଣୁ ଯଦି ଆପଣଙ୍କ ପାଖରେ ଆର୍ଥିକ ସମ୍ବଳ ନାହିଁ ତାହେଲେ ଆମର ଯୋଉ ଆଇନ ପ୍ରାଧିକରଣ ଅଛି ହାଇକୋର୍ଟରେ ଗୋଟେ ପ୍ୟାନେଲ अच्छी वकील बाबू माने जो माने करूचंदी क्रिमिनल केस तांको भीतर काहाको हमें देइकिनी केस रो सुनानी करेबो कोन कहउचंदी?
आज्ञा सर
कोन निजे देबे ना हमें सरकारी सहायता रो देबो?
सरकारी सहायता दियो सर मु गरीब लोक किसी
नहीं ठीक है हो से
आज्ञा
लेखंतु दी SI of police Ugrasen Jena as per the order dated 30/10/2025 has ensured the appearance of Darga Bajar police station, ensured the appearance of the appellant Rajesh Sethi through virtual mode, who submits that though he has engaged Mr. G.D. Misra to conduct his appeal, but he is no more. he further submits that due to his financial difficulty, he is unable to engage a counsel of his own, and therefore a counsel from the High Court Legal Services so panel may be engaged. List beyond. Mr. Sadangi, no, we will engage amicus curiae, and we'll argue the matter, and he will be asked to come to you, and he's a man from Qatar, from any working. ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ ମିଷ୍ଟର ଦେବାଶିଷ ଷଡ଼ଙ୍ଗୀଙ୍କୁ ଆମେ ଏନଗେଜ କରେଇଲୁ ଆପଣ କେସ୍ ଇଏ କରିବା ପାଇଁ ଆପଣ ତାଙ୍କର ଫୋନ ନମ୍ବର ନେଇକିନି କେସ୍ ବିଷୟରେ ଯଦି ସେ ଯାହା ଜାଣିବାକୁ ଚାହିଁବେ ସେ ବିଷୟରେ ତାଙ୍କୁ କହିବେ ପଚାରିବେ ହେଲା ସେ ବିଷୟରେ ଆପଣ କଲେକ୍ଟ କରିନିଅନ୍ତୁ ତାଙ୍କର ନମ୍ବର ତାଙ୍କର ଚାମ୍ବରକୁ ଆସି ମଧ୍ୟ ଡିସ୍କସନ କରିପାର ତାଙ୍କୁ ଆମେ ଏନଗେଜ କରେଇଲୁ ଦେଖନ୍ତୁ Mr. Devashish, learned counsel is engaged as the learned amicus curiae for the appellant. Let a copy of the paper to be handed over to Mr. Sarangi during course of the day.
The state
so also to the land council for the state. The appellant is free to contact Mr. Sarangi to apprise him about the details of the case. Matter be listed on 18th of added to the hearing is dated 18th of November 2025, and the name of Mr. Sarangi shall be reflected in the first list. Mr. Sarangi, please give this mobile number so that he can contact you and from the
94370.
Please take down the number. ये इंस्पेक्टर सब इंस्पेक्टर अपना नंबर नोट करंतु वकील बाबू को तांको देई दे हला
94370.
लिखंतु देवाशीष षडंगी आगे ऊपर लिखंतु ना लिखंतु आगे लिखंतु नंबर 94370
94370 72757
370 sir
72757
72757
आउथर कोन नंबर टा कोन आउथर आपण कोन जो लिखिले
94370 727
370 72757
मूलर आउथर कोन मूलर कोन
sir 94370 72757
ठीक अछि ना लिखिले एडवोकेट कोन ना लिखिले लर्निंग काउंसिल करा कोन लिखिले
देवाशीष षडंगी सर
राइट ठीक अछि कांटेक्ट
देवाशीष षडंगी मिस्टर देवाशीष
ठीक है ठीक है
ओके सर
ओके
राइट सर नमस्कार सर
सर नमस्कार सर
पर्सनल अपीयरेंस इज dispensed with अठोरेगा yes हाँ पटिंग yes कौन है आपण कहउथिले मिस्टर महापात्र
पेपर बुक टा से मते खबर देले जे पेपर बुक
they are present unless they have mentioned it although it is not prepared ready yes
ये आपण ए मैटर कथाई तो अच्छा ये बाबू पेपर बुक हेई छी केस रे हां आउ सारंकर एसोसिएट तांकू जाइथिले पेपर बुक कलेक्ट करिया को आपण देलेनी कोन पय हां सीनियर एडवोकेट आपण को जिवे पेपर बुक आइला बुझंदी आपण जाइथिले पेपर बुक Mahapatra and senior advocate is present. Paperbook is paperbook ଅଛି ତ? Paperbook of the has been handed over to the Land Council, authorized by the Mr. Mahapatra. Mr. Mahapatra, when will take up this matter?
1 week after because 18th I will be.
No, it's all right. Whenever we will say, we fix the date.
1 week after.
25 तारीख?
Yes, sir.
List this matter on 25th of November 2025 for hearing.
Item 9.
ଇଲେକ୍ସନ ଟା ଆଜି ଅଛି ଆଉ କିଛି ଆସି ହେଲାନି ଇନଷ୍ଟ୍ରକ୍ସନ
କଣଟା?
ନୂଆପଡାର ଇଲେକ୍ସନ ଆଜି ଆଉ ଇନଷ୍ଟ୍ରକ୍ସନ କିଛି ଆସିଲାନି
Giving the instruction that
ସିଏ ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି ଯେ ତାର ହଜବାଣ୍ଡ ଫାଇଲ କରିଥିଲେ ସେ ଗୋଟେ ଏଲଆର
ଆପଣ ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ ରିଟିନ୍ ଇନଷ୍ଟ୍ରକ୍ସନ ର କପି ଦିଆଯାଇଛି।
ଆଜ୍ଞା
ଆପଣ କହିଲେ ମୁଁ ପଢିକିନି କହିବି
ଆଜ୍ଞା
ଇନଷ୍ଟ୍ରକ୍ସନ ନେଇନାହାନ୍ତି ଆଉ ଟିକେ ସମୟ
ହଁ ଆଜି ଇଲେକ୍ସନ ଟା ନୂଆପଡା
ହଉ ଯାହା କେବେ ରଖିବା କୁହନ୍ତୁ
ଆଜ୍ଞା ନେକ୍ସଟ
Mr. Behra and counsel appearing for the petitioner seeks for an adjournment. List this matter on 18th of November 2025.
Item 10.
No, please. On behalf of RK Sahoo.
କୋଉଟା non compliance ହେଇଛି କୁହନ୍ତୁ?
Mr. One versus. Audited 19/11/24. I pray. The also is directed to OP number 1 and 3 to comply the order in the end of the December 2024. Thereafter, the petition for an application along the order of P1 14/12.
Oh, the first time was you, first time. This content petition has been filed for non-compliance of the order dated such and such, passed in such and such. While disposing of the writ petition, in the operative portion, we hold as follows: in view of the above, so and so. In the content petition, the Land Council for the it is mentioned, it is stated that after obtaining the certified copy of the order, the petitioner through the advocate sent a copy and the same to the opposite party. Containers were registered post on 14/12/2024, along with the representation and the same as and the postal tracking report along with the representation has been annexed to the content petition as annexed to the series.
That is already been received on 18/12/24.
It is further submitted that in spite of receipt of the certified copy of the order along with the representation, the appellant, the petitioner has not received any communication regarding the compliance of the order. So, Land Council for the state seeks some time to obtain inspection out of this matter. About 2 सप्ताह दिया उचित first time we are giving this time. So, हम 2 तारीख तक list करो. Second of this matter on 2nd December 2020.
Item 19.
This program has been conducted under section 3.
In the trial court judgment, it appears that 10 persons
If
face trial, and
one,
out of which some persons were acquitted under section 232 CRPC, and the rest 3 persons, they were charged under 498A, 304B, 302, 201, Review Section 34, and 4D3 Act. And ultimately, the trial court held these two appellants guilty under 302/34, 304B/34, 498A/34, and also 4D3 Act. But that lady Sarojini was not found guilty under 201/34, and he was acquitted. And 3 of them were found also guilty under 201/34.
Permitting the data.
And Vijay found guilty under so and so much. So as it appears, एक, ଦୁଇ, ତିନି
ପାଣୁ ରଙ୍କନିଧି ଅଭିଜୟ
3 ଜଣଙ୍କୁ କନଭିକ୍ସନ ଅଛି।
four man also convicted for 2 years man. Vijay Kumar Sahu.
ହଁ ବିଜୟ ହଁ ସେ 4 ଜଣ ଯଦି କୁ କନଭିକ୍ସନ ହେଲା, ଏ ଅପିଲ ମେମୋରେ ଦେଖାଉଛି 3 ଜଣ ଜମା ଅପିଲ ଫାଇଲ କରିଛନ୍ତି, ଯାହାଦ୍ୱାରା ଜଣଙ୍କର ଆବେଟ୍ ହେଇସାରିଲାଣି।
ସରୋଜିନୀ ସ୍ୱାଇଁ already
ଆଉ ଜଣେ କଣ ଅପିଲ ଫାଇଲ କଲାନି ନା କଣ?
ବିଜୟ କୁମାର ସ୍ୱାଇଁ already expired man.
ଆଚ୍ଛା
already expired man. Single 2 years man already.
ସେଟା ତ ବିଜୟ କୁମାର ଇଏ ତ କରିଥିଲା ବୋଧେ ନା ନାଇଁ?
ହଁ ନାଇଁ ସାର୍
PRL 207 of
07 of 2001 separate ଅପିଲ ଲାଗି ହିଁ ଅଛି।
207 yes
ସେଟା
already right
ତେଣୁ ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ
only
ଏଇ
ରଙ୍କନିଧି
ଯୋଉ ଅପିଲର
ପାଣୁ
2 ଜଣ ଆଉ ରହିଲେ, 3 ଜଣ ଫାଇଲ କରିଥିଲେ, ତା ଦେହରୁ ସରୋଜିନୀ ମରିଗଲା, ବାକି ପାଣୁ ଆଉ ରଙ୍କନିଧି ରହିଲେ, ନୁହେଁ କି? ପାଣୁ କିଏ? ରଙ୍କନିଧି
Panu is the father-in-law. Rankanidhi is the husband. Panu Swami is now 85 years old.
ହଁ ଠିକ ଅଛି।
So question was put to you, Mr. Pradhan, with regard to the conviction under section 302. We found that there are ample materials with regard to the cruelty meted out to the deceased soon before her death. Demand of dowry was there. But with regard to the conviction under section 302, the homicidal nature of death has to be established. So what is the evidence to that? And what is the findings of the trial court on 302?
There is no PM report.
Yes?
There is no PM report.
No, there is no PM report. No evidence of the kith and kin, that is the father, mother.
Father and mother.
It is a consistent one with regard to the manner in which demand of dowry was there. Demand of dowry was meted out to the deceased after the marriage. Deceased had come to the parental house. She had described and disclosed about the manner in which she was subjected to cruelty. And despite that, the father-in-law took her back to the matrimonial house. And after that, this thing has happened. The
Yes.
1
May I place the FIR?
Yes.
It's a case, my lord, where there are altogether 6 accused persons in the FIR, my lord. 6 accused persons were implicated in a case under section 302 by 34 IPC, and out of them 4 were caught, my lord, 2 were absconded, my lord. And out of the 4, 2 were convicted and 2 were acquitted, my lord. The rest 2 who faced the subsequent trial, my lord, for which I have filed this application for additional evidence, my lord, not as 391, my lord. That is also just I wanted to draw your lordship's kind attention the conduct of the witness, my lord. Although I am of the position of law, my lord, your lordship will kindly hear. It's a case, my lord, where now I am for 2 appellants, my lord, Lakshmidhara Swai and Titu alias Deepak Kumar Mahanti. Lordship, firstly, to get an idea about the prosecution case, your lordship kindly first come to the FIR at page 30 of the paper book. At page 32, ଆମ୍ଭେସି ତାପସ କୁମାର ମୂଳିଆ ବୟସ 22 ବର୍ଷ ପିତା ସୁରେନ୍ଦ୍ର ମୂଳିଆ ସାକ୍ଷୀ ଶାବଳ ଥାନା ସଦର କଟକ ଆଜି 19/10/18 ତାରିଖ ରାତ୍ରି 1 ଘଣ୍ଟିକା ସମୟରେ ଘଟଣାସ୍ଥଳରେ ଦିସ୍ ଇଜ ଇମ୍ପୋର୍ଟାଣ୍ଟ ମାଇ ଲର୍ଡସିପ୍ ଘଟଣାସ୍ଥଳରେ ଖଲର୍ଦା ଗ୍ରାମ ବଡ଼ ସାହି ସ୍ଥିତ ନିକଟସ୍ଥ କାକଟପୁର କେନାଲ ରାସ୍ତାରେ ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ ଭେଟି ଦ୍ୟାଟ୍ ମିନ୍ସ ଆଇଆଇସି କି ସେ ଘଟଣାସ୍ଥଳରେ ଭେଟି ଏହି ଲିଖିତ ରିପୋର୍ଟ ଦେଉଛି କି ମୋର ବାପା ଶ୍ରୀ ସୁରେନ୍ଦ୍ର ମୂଳିଆ ବୟସ 40 ଆଜି ରାତ୍ର 8:30 ଘଣ୍ଟିକା ସମୟରେ ଆମ୍ଭ ଗାଁରୁ ଲୁନା ମୋପେଡ
ଡିସିଜ ନା କଣ?
ଡିସିଜ ନା ହଉଛି ସୁରେନ୍ଦ୍ର ମୂଳିଆ,
ସେଇ ହଉଛି ଡିସିଜ।
ଆଜ୍ଞା, ସୁରାଲିଆ ସୁରେନ୍ଦ୍ର ମୂଳିଆ ଧରି 05 ଧରେ ଚଢି ଆମ୍ଭ ଗ୍ରାମ ନିକଟସ୍ଥ ଖଲର୍ଦା ଗ୍ରାମରେ ସେ ଯୁଧିଷ୍ଠିର ରାଉତରାୟଙ୍କ ଘରକୁ ଘରୋଇ କାମରେ ଯାଇଥିଲେ।
ରେଜିଷ୍ଟର ହେଲା PW
11।
ଆଚ୍ଛା।
ଘର କାମରେ ଯାଇଥିଲେ। ପ୍ରାୟ ରାତ୍ର 12 ଘଣ୍ଟିକା ସମୟରେ ଆମ୍ଭ ଗ୍ରାମର ଅକ୍ଷୟ ପ୍ରଧାନ PW6 ପଡୋଶୀ ଗ୍ରାମର ବିଶିପଦା ଅକ୍ଷୟ ମହାନ୍ତି PW7 ଦୁହେଁ ମୋଟର ସାଇକେଲ ଆସି ଆମ୍ଭ ଘରେ ଖବର ଦେଲେ ଯେ ମୋର ବାପା ହତ୍ୟା ଖାଇ ସେହି ଜାଗାରେ ରକ୍ତାକ୍ତ ଅବସ୍ଥାରେ ମରି ପଡିଥିଲେ। ହଣା ଖାଇ ସେହି ଜାଗାରେ ରକ୍ତାକ୍ତ ଅବସ୍ଥାରେ ମରି ପଡିଛନ୍ତି। ମୁଁ ଏବଂ ମୋର ପରିବାରର ବର୍ଗ ତଥା ମୋ ଦାଦା ସୁରେନ୍ଦ୍ର ମୂଳିଆ PW5 ମାଇଲ ଧୀରେନ୍ଦ୍ର ମୂଳିଆ PW5 ଓ ଗ୍ରାମର ନୀର ପରିଡ଼ା ଚିରି ଯାଇଛି କଣ ମାନେ ଧୀରେନ୍ଦ୍ର ମୂଳିଆ ଆମ୍ଭ ଗ୍ରାମର ନୀର ପରିଡ଼ା PW2 ମାନେ ଅନେକ ଲୋକ ଆସି ଘଟଣାସ୍ଥଳରେ ପହଞ୍ଚି ଦେଖିଲୁ ଯେ ମୋର ବାପାଙ୍କ ମୁହଁରେ, ବେକରେ, କାନମୂଳିରେ, ବାମ ଆଖିରେ ବଡ଼ ଧରଣର ହଣା ଦାଗମାନ ଅଛି ଏବଂ ସେ ରକ୍ତାକ୍ତ ଅବସ୍ଥାରେ ସେହି ଜାଗାରେ ମରି ପଡିଛନ୍ତି। ତାଙ୍କ ମୃତଦେହ ପାଖରେ ତାଙ୍କ ଲୁନା ମୋପେଡ ପଡିଛି ଏବଂ ପିନ୍ଧିଥିବା ସ୍ପଞ୍ଜ ଚପଲ ଇତସ୍ତତ ହୋଇ ପଡିଛି। ଘଟଣା ସମ୍ବନ୍ଧରେ ବୁଝି ଆମ୍ଭ ଗ୍ରାମର ଅକ୍ଷୟ ପ୍ରଧାନ PW6, ନିଶିପଦାର ଅକ୍ଷୟ ମହାନ୍ତି PW7, ଖଲର୍ଦା ଗ୍ରାମର ସୁଜିତ ନାୟକ ଏକ୍ସାମିନେଡ୍ PW13, ରସାନନ୍ଦ ପରିଡ଼ା PW8 ଏବଂ ଅନ୍ୟମାନଙ୍କ ଠାରୁ ଜାଣିବାକୁ ପାଇଲି ଯେ ଆଜି ରାତିରେ 11ଟା ସମୟରେ ମୋର ବାପା ଖଲର୍ଦା ଗ୍ରାମରେ ଯୁଧିଷ୍ଠିର ରାଉତରାୟଙ୍କ ସହିତ କଥାବାର୍ତ୍ତା ସାରି ଘରକୁ ତାଙ୍କ ଲୁନାରେ ଫେରୁଥିବା ସମୟରେ ଉପରୋକ୍ତ ନିର୍ଜନ ସ୍ଥାନରେ ମୋର ବାପାଙ୍କର ପଛରୁ ସ୍କୁଟର ଓ ମୋଟର ସାଇକେଲ ପିଛା କରି 1 ଦୀପକ କୁମାର ମହାନ୍ତି, 2 କୈଳାସ ଚନ୍ଦ୍ର ବାପା କୈଳାସ
ଦୀପକ ମହାନ୍ତି ନମ୍ବର
ତାପରେ ହଉଛି 2 ହଉଛି ବିଜନ ପରିଡ଼ା
first trial.
Subsequent trial he faced and acquitted because of the witness in support.
Acquitted.
ବିଜୟ ପରିଡ଼ା ତାଙ୍କ ନାମ ଟନିଆ ସାକ୍ଷୀ 3 ନଟବର
Nores.
Subsequent trial.
Nores who was also placed under subsequent trial and acquitted. Nores ଡାକ ନାମ ଦୀଘା ପିତା ଦୁର୍ଯ୍ୟୋଧନଙ୍କୁ ସାକ୍ଷୀ ଖଲର୍ଦା 4 ଲକ୍ଷ୍ମୀଧର ସ୍ୱାଇଁ ପ୍ରେଜେଣ୍ଟ appellant number 1 yes ଲକ୍ଷ୍ମୀଧର ସ୍ୱାଇଁ ଡାକ ନାମ ନଛିଆ ପିତା ନୟନ ସ୍ୱାଇଁ ଖଲର୍ଦା ଅକ୍ଷୟ ସ୍ୱାଇଁ ପିତା ନରୀ ସ୍ୱାଇଁ ସାକ୍ଷୀ ଖଲର୍ଦା ଏଇ ଟ୍ରାଏଲରେ ଆଉ ଥରେ ସ୍ପ୍ଲିଟ୍ ଅଫ୍ ଟ୍ରାଏଲ ସ୍ପ୍ଲିଟ୍ ଅଫ୍ ଟ୍ରାଏଲକୁ ଫେସ୍ କରି ଖଲାସ ହେଇଗଲା ସବୁ।
ଏ ଦି ଜଣ
ଅକ୍ଷୟ ପୁରା ଫେସ୍ କରିଛି ଏଇଥିରେ
ଆଜ୍ଞା ସୁବାସ ରାଉତରାୟ ଏଇ ଟ୍ରାଏଲ
ଏଇ ଟ୍ରାଏଲ ଫେସ୍ କରିଛନ୍ତି ଏବଂ ଆକ୍ୟୁଟେଲ ହେଇଛି।
ଏଇଟା 4 ଜଣ ଫେସ୍ କରିଛନ୍ତି, 2 ଜଣ ଆକ୍ୟୁଟେଲ ହେଇଛନ୍ତି, 2 ଜଣ କନଭିକ୍ସନ ହେଇଛି। ଆର ଟ୍ରାଏଲ ସମସ୍ତେ ଖଲାସ 2 ଜଣ ଯାଏଁ ଖଲାସ ହେଇଛନ୍ତି। ସୁବାସ ରାଉତରାୟ, ପିତା ସୁନାକର, ସାକ୍ଷୀ ଖଲର୍ଦା ପ୍ରଭୃତି ଏକତ୍ର ହୋଇ ଯୋଜନାବଦ୍ଧ ଭାବରେ ଖଲର୍ଦା ମଝି ପୋଲ ପାଖରୁ ପିଛା କରିଥିଲେ ଏବଂ 10-20 ମିନିଟ ସମୟ ମଧ୍ୟରେ ଦ୍ରୁତ ଗତିରେ ଫେରି ପ୍ରତାପନଗରୀ ଆଡକୁ ରାସ୍ତାରୁ ଦ୍ରୁତ ଗତିରେ ସେଇ ବାଟରେ ମୋଟର ସାଇକେଲ ନେଇ ପଳାଇ ଯାଇଥିଲେ। ସେମାନଙ୍କ ସହିତ ମୋ ବାପାଙ୍କର ବିଭିନ୍ନ କାରଣରୁ ଶତ୍ରୁତା ଥିଲା। ସେଇ ନେଇ ମୋ ବାପାଙ୍କୁ ସିଏ ନିର୍ଜନ ସ୍ଥାନରେ ଏକୁଟିଆ ପାଇଥିବାର ଦେଖି ତାଙ୍କୁ ହାଣି ଜୀବନରୁ ମାରି ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି ଏବଂ ତାଙ୍କ ଛାତି ପକେଟରେ ଥିବା 200 ଟଙ୍କା ମଧ୍ୟ ନେଇଯାଇଛନ୍ତି ବୋଲି ଦାବି ରଖି ଏହି ଲିଖିତ ରିପୋର୍ଟ ଦେଉଅଛି କି ଏହାର ତଦନ୍ତ ହଉ।
ଏଇ ସବୁ ଜିନିଷ ସିଏ ଜାଣିଲା କାଠୁ ନା 6, 7, 8 ଆଉ 13 ଏବଂ ଅନ୍ୟାନ୍ୟ ମାନଙ୍କ
ମୁଁ ସେଠିକି ଯିବା ପୂର୍ବରୁ ଲର୍ଡସିପ୍ କାଇଣ୍ଡଲି ଏଠି ସେ କହିଲା ଯେ ମୁଁ ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ ସ୍ପଟରେ ଦେଖି ଏଇ ରିପୋର୍ଟ ଦେଉଅଛି କି। ଦ୍ୟାଟ୍ ମିନ୍ସ ଦି ଆଇଓ ସେ ଆଇଆଇସି ଆଗେ ସ୍ପଟକୁ ଯାଇଛନ୍ତି, ସେ ତାଙ୍କୁ ସେଠି ଦେଖିକି ସେ ଏଫଆଇଆର ଦେଇଛି। ଲର୍ଡସିପ୍ କାଇଣ୍ଡଲି ସି ଦି ଆଇଆଇସି the IO my lord who has been examined as 19 page 90
ସେ କହିଲା ମୁଁ ଆସିଲେ ଥାନାରେ ରିପୋର୍ଟ ଦେଲେ ଇୟା କୋଉଠି
ନା ସେ କହୁଛି ମୁଁ ବିଲକୁଲ ସେଦିନ ମଧ୍ୟ ରାତିରେ ଯାଇନି।
page 90
page
90
90 page 90 ଆଜ୍ଞା।
ଏଇଟା କଥା
after reaching to the spot at 1:15 am, the complainant Tapas Kumar Mulia submitted a written report before me.
ଆଜ୍ଞା ତାପରେ କହୁଛି
Court is it out? Cross examination.
ଆଜ୍ଞା
page
90 ସେଇ ଲୋକ ଦିଟା କଥା କହୁଛି
95 80 page 27
in the cross examination no?
Yes.
That is it. Anyway mote thodi nai कहले if right अपन contradiction है
ଆଜ୍ଞା 95 ରେ କହିଲା I had not personally maybe cross examination but this is the statement no
କଣ ହେଲା କୁହନ୍ତୁ।
ଆଜ୍ଞା ସେଠି 90 ରେ 27 paragraph 27 I had not personally gone to the spot on the midnight of 19/10/98 ସେଦିନ ଯଦି ମିଡନାଇଟ ରେ ସେ ପର୍ସନାଲି ଯାଇନାହିଁ, ସେ ଏଫଆଇଆର କହୁଛନ୍ତି ମୁଁ ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ ଘଟଣାସ୍ଥଳରେ ଦେଖି ଏତଲା ଦେଉଅଛି କି। So my respectful submission my lord, from the lodging of the FIR itself it is fishy my lord, because the IO has admitted ମୁଁ ସେଦିନ ରାତିରେ ଯାଇନି। at one place he said ମୁଁ ଯାଇଥିଲି ରାତିରେ, at one place ମୁଁ ସେଦିନ ରାତିରେ ଯାଇନାହିଁ। ସେ କହୁଛି ମୁଁ ତାକୁ ରାତିରେ ଦେଖିକି ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ ଘଟଣାସ୍ଥଳରେ ଏଫଆଇଆର ଦେଉଛି।
But I had deputed my staff.
Maybe.
What about Mr. Naik? What has been no, I'm not senior advocate. This FIR indicates that the informant has no personal knowledge.
Yes.
And he acquired the knowledge from some persons.
Yes.
Whose name has been mentioned is page number 33.
Yes, ma'am.
They are PW 6, 7, 8, and 13, and others of course. So, what is their statement?
Your lordship kindly see the statement of the informant himself. Kindly, sir. Kindly, mind. Informant ଆगे ନିଜେ କଣ କହିଛି your lordship case. Informant has been examined.
Clearly ଲେଖା ହେଇଛି, ଆଉ ଥରେ ସେ ଲାଇନ ଟାକୁ ଆସନ୍ତୁ।
ଆଜ୍ଞା।
ମଝିରେ ଯୋଉ 33 ପେଜ ର ଅଛି, ମରିକିନି ପଡିଛି, ଚପଲ ପଡିଛି।
ଆଜ୍ଞା।
ଘଟଣା ସମ୍ବନ୍ଧରେ ବୁଝି ଆମ ଗ୍ରାମର କାଠୁ ବୁଝିଲା ନା ଆମ ଗ୍ରାମର ଅକ୍ଷୟ ପ୍ରଧାନ PW 6, ବିଶି ପଦାର ଅକ୍ଷୟ ମହାନ୍ତି PW 7, ଖଲରଦା ଗ୍ରାମର ସୁଜିତ ନାୟକ PW 13, ରସାନନ୍ଦ ପରିଡ଼ା PW 8 ଏବଂ ଅନ୍ୟାନ୍ୟ ମାନଙ୍କ ଠାରୁ ବୁଝିକିନି ଖବର ପାଇଲି ଯେ ଏଇଟା
ଆଜ୍ଞା ମୁଁ ସେଠିକି ଯିବି ଆଗେ ଆରି ଷ୍ଟେଟମେଣ୍ଟ ଦେଖୁଛୁ।
କାହା ଷ୍ଟେଟମେଣ୍ଟ?
ଏଇ ଯେ ଇନଫର୍ମାଣ୍ଟ ବାପା ଜି ତାର ପୁଅ
ଇନଫର୍ମାଣ୍ଟ ହେଲା PW 4, ତାପସ ମୂଳିଆ ହେଲା PW
53. The Lords will find his statement is reliable, then the Lords will go to
PW 3.
Yes, at page 53 of the paper book.
PW 3.
Mine.
Informant.
4. PW 4 mine.
PW 4 is the Tapas Mulia.
PW 4. PW 4 page number 50.
Yes.
He is the informant.
Mine. I am placing mine. I do not know the accused persons. I am the informant in this case. The deceased Suromulia is my father. My father has been killed by some persons, and I cannot say who had killed him. On 19/10/98, I was told by Bhattokrishna Jenna,
କିଏ କୁହନ୍ତୁ ବଟକୃଷ୍ଣ ଜେନା କିଏ
not examined.
ନଟ୍ ଏକ୍ସାମିନ୍ ଠିକ ଅଛି
ସୁଧାକର ସୁବାକର ପ୍ରଧାନ not examined.
ଆଚ୍ଛା
ରାଜନ ରଞ୍ଜନ ପରିଡ଼ା not examined.
ଆଚ୍ଛା
ନିତ୍ୟାନନ୍ଦ ପରିଡ଼ା not examined.
ଆଚ୍ଛା
That the deceased was killed by somebody. This is important. Deceased was killed by somebody, and his dead body was lying at Hatadhi Sai of Kholorda village. I went to the spot and I found that the dead body of the deceased was lying there. I lodged FIR at the PS. He said at the spot, କହିଲା ଆଜ୍ଞା ସେଠି FIR କଲେ ମୁଁ ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ ଘଟଣାସ୍ଥଳରେ ଦେଖି ଏଠି କଲେ at the PS. And I କହୁଛି ମୁଁ ଘଟଣାସ୍ଥଳକୁ ଯାଇନି ରାତିରେ. I lodged the FIR at the PS. Exhibit 4 is that FIR. The FIR lodged by me, and Exhibit 4/1 is my signature therein. I wrote the FIR myself. My statement under section 164 CRPC was also been recorded by the magistrate. That has not been my exhibit. I have taken the Jima of Luna moped by my father from the police after seizure of the same. Exhibit 5 is the Jimanama executed by me, and Exhibit 5/1 is the signature therein. Then cross-examination. And interestingly, my lord, this witness has not been declared hostile by the prosecutor, my lord. So cross-examination by the defense. Prashanta Behera and Yudhishthira Rautray were present near the dead body of the deceased. On being asked by me,
who are they?
Prashanta Behera, PW 10,
and
Yudhishthira
PW 11.
acha oh
one of them who claims to be the eyewitness, PW 10 and PW 11. The Prashanta Behera and Yudhishthira Rautray were present near this dead body of the accused, of the deceased. On being asked by me, the above two persons expressed their ignorance as to who has killed my father. Police officers were present at the spot. By that time of my arrival, on the dictation of the Yudhishthira Rautray, I had written the FIR. Yudhishthira Rautray is PW 11. So my lord, my respect to submission, my lord. He has not supported, not only he has not supported the prosecution case, but your lordship wanted to see the statement of the other witnesses from whom he has had. He has completely denied.
He stated that in 4 persons whom the prosecution had not examined, and that information was given that somebody had killed.
Yes.
Not these persons
Yes.
whose names are there in the FIR.
Yes, ma'am.
And but in the FIR he has stated about the names of 4 persons.
Yes.
So we wanted to know that whether those 4 persons in court, like PW 6, 7, 8, and 13, have they stated that they have got any knowledge about the authors of the crime, and that they informed PW this 4, the informant.
PW 6 your lordship kindness.
ଗୋଟେ ଗୋଟେ ଆସନ୍ତୁ
Page 57. Hostile, but I do not know the accused persons. I know the deceased Suromulia. I was told by my villagers that deceased was killed by somebody. I cannot say who had killed the deceased.
ଛାଡ଼ନ୍ତୁ hostile ହେଇଗଲା ତାପରେ ପଳେଇ ଆସନ୍ତୁ PW 7.
I do not know the accused persons. I know the deceased Suromulia. I cannot say as to
who has said that.
Yes, PW 7 ଗଲା ତାପରେ FIR next ଆସୁଛି PW 8 Rosananda.
Yes, ma'am. I know the accused persons. Next page, my 61. I know the accused persons. I had seen the dead body of a deceased Suromulia lying on the canal embankment being killed. I cannot say who has killed the deceased.
Come to only 10.
13 So 76 ପଳେଇ ଆସନ୍ତୁ କାରଣ ତାଠୁ ବୁଝିଛି ବୋଲି ସେ କହୁଛି 13 ନମ୍ବର page number 76.
Yes, my lord. I know the accused persons. I also know the deceased. I also know the accused persons, namely Dika and Tonia. On the night
subsequent trial
Dika and Tonia, my lord, who faced the subsequent trial and got acquitted. They are the accused persons. I know Dika and Tonia. On the night of the occurrence, I know the accused persons. I also know Dika and Tonia. Yes. On the night of the occurrence at about 11 p.m., myself, Sujit Nayak, son of Khetravasi, we are talking each other on the other side of the Nala at Khalarda village. Suresh Chandra Mulia deceased, and Rosananda Korida, who are standing near the bridge. The accused persons, namely Tuktu alias Deepak Mahanti.
Rosananda Korida, PW8. PW8 were standing on near the bridge.
Yes.
The accused persons?
The accused persons, two alias Deepak Mahanti, the co-accused Diga, and accused Lakhindra Swain.
Lakhindra appellant number 1.
Yes. And co-accused Tonia.
Tonia Porida.
Porida, we are sitting near a pan dokan and a cement bench, on a cement bench. Slab. The scooter of accused T2 alias Deepak and Rajdut motorcycle of co-accused Tonia were parked by the time people 6 and 7 passed through the way, the motorcycle and the little while, and thereafter the deceased Suromulia passed through that way in a Luna moped. Thereafter, the above accused persons, namely T2 alias Deepak, co-accused Tonia, Diga, and the co-accused Lakhindra Swain, followed the deceased Suromulia in their respective vehicles. About 15 to 20 minutes thereafter, the said Rajut motorcycle of the scooter rushed towards Pratapnagar village very speedily. The accused persons named above were sitting in the said scooter and motorcycle. 10 to 15 minutes thereafter, people 6 and 7 told me that the deceased was lying dead. He is also not an eyewitness.
6, 7 taku koichon.
Taku 6, 7 koichon. Cross-examination. I cannot say the registration number of the scooter and the motorcycle. I had not seen any documents to know the ownership of the above vehicles. The deceased went to the went in the Luna about 5 minutes after the 5 and 7 efforts after period 6 and 7 proceeded. It was Amavasya night and was at a distance of about 100 feet from the place where the co-accused persons were sitting. There
was no electricity.
The place where I was sitting.
Yes. I had not seen other accused persons, 7 except whom I have named above. I cannot say where PW 6 and 7 came there. When PW 6 and 7 came there, I was examined by the IO and I have disclosed the police about what I have stated in my chief. It is not a fact that I have not seen the accused persons sitting near the
shop and that I am definitely.
ତାହେଲେ ୟା ଏଭିଡେନ୍ସ ଆସୁଛି ଯେ ସେମାନେ ଯେତେବେଳେ ପାନ୍ ସପ୍ ରେ ବସିଥିଲେ ସେଇ ବାଟ ଦେଇକିନି ଡିସିଜ୍ ପାସ୍ କଲା ଗୋଟେ ଲୁନା ମୋପେଡ୍ ରେ ତାର ପରେ ପରେ ଆପେଲାଣ୍ଟ ନମ୍ବର T2 alias ଦୀପକ କୁମାର ମହାନ୍ତି ତାପରେ co-accused Tonia and Diga ସେମାନେ କିଏ Lakhvinder भी अच्छी स्वाई appellant number 1 followed the deceased Suramalia in their respective vehicles. खाली follow करियार अछि तार पुनी 15-20 मिनिट परे एमाने फेरी गले speedily परे आसले
ता भी कहला अमावास्या राती लाइट नथिला अंधार किछ देखा होता।
So obviously none of them, at least 6, 7, 8 और 13 जो मानकर ना FIR अछि ସେମାନେ केही कहि नांती जे हमरो घटना विषय किसी ज्ञान अछि बा हमें कहिलु इन्फॉर्मेंट टू से विषय राइट Three have totally not stated anything. The last witness, that is PW13, has stated that I have seen that the deceased passed went. Then the accused person followed him in their respective vehicles and returned after 15 to 20 minutes. କିନ୍ତୁ ଏଠି କହିଲା ଯେ ଏମାନେ ଆସିକିନି ତାକୁ एकत्र होई योजना ମଧ୍ୟରେ ସୁଆଂଶୁ କୋର୍ଟର ପିଛା କରିଥିଲେ ଏବଂ 15-20 ମିନିଟ୍ ପରେ ଦ୍ରୁତ ଗତିରେ ଫେରି ପ୍ରତାପ ନଗର ଆଡ଼କୁ ରାସ୍ତାରେ ଦ୍ରୁତ ଗତିରେ ପଳେଇଥିଲେ। ସେମାନଙ୍କ ସହିତ ମୋ ବାପାଙ୍କର ବିଭିନ୍ନ କାରଣରୁ ଦରକାର ସେ ନେଇ ମୋ ବାପା ଏଇ ନିର୍ଜନ ସ୍ଥାନରେ କିଏ ଯାଉଥିବାର ଦେଖି ହାଣି ଦେବାରୁ ମାରି ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି ଏବଂ
Who is PW10?
He is the star witness on behalf of the prosecution, right?
Yes.
Come to the evidence of PW10. Now, judgment you are just looking at it. Even in the judgment, also the London trial court says that perhaps relied upon the evidence of this PW10 mainly to convict
Yes.
two offenses.
Yes.
So, eyewitness.
PW10 my lord, who was subsequently has denied. Yes, he is the PW10.
Just but a judgment trial ଦେଖୁଥିଲି you come to Mr. Nayak, please come to paragraph number 13 of the judgment. So please at page 20. Paragraph number 13. Right on page number 19. Right?
19. Again.
Number
Again.
trial court. Of course, there is absolutely no direct evidence against accused Deepak Mahanti, except the alleged extrajudicial confession made by So-and-so that he had taken part in the actual killing of So-and-so. However, there is strong circumstantial evidence available against accused that he had taken part in detaining the deceased people. So Deepak is appellant number.
Yes.
Now, ସେଥିପାଇଁ ତା next page ରେ ନା ଏଠି କୁହାଉଛନ୍ତି last line, hence the evidence of PW 11 to 13 11 and 13 to 15 can be utilized against accused Deepak, that is appellant number 2, relating to the detaining to the deceased at the time of occurrence. All right. Now paragraph number 14 এটা extrajudicial confession before PW11 discussion ହେଲା ସେଠି ତାର 5 ଲାଇନ ତଳକୁ ସେ କହିଲେ evidence of PW11 is hearsay evidence in view of the fact that he was told by PW 6 to 8 about the extrajudicial confession alleged to have been made by accused Deepak regarding killing of the so-and-so, whereas the said PW 6 to 8 did not support the anything so-and-so. So hearsay taku bhagle.
Therefore, the evidence of PW11 is not
14 also does not state. Next paragraph.
Yes,
evidence that accused Deepak confessed to have killed so-and-so. ତେଣୁ accused that accused told him that so-and-so detained in the cross-examination. PW 14 stated that accused Deepak did not reveal any of the names of the to set out earlier. ତାପରେ next paragraph ରେ 16 ରେ 15 number ସାକ୍ଷୀର evidence discussion ହେଲା ଏବଂ 4 line 5 line ପରେ ଲେଖା ହେଇଛି the evidence of PW 15 goes to show that there was a conversation between the accused person themselves to get rid of the situation if the deceased is killed. The above discussion made by the accused persons themselves was prior to the occurrence, which was translated into action after the occurrence when the deceased Suro was killed. So it is settled law, so I'm so explaining the nature of weak piece of evidence.
ସେ କହିଛନ୍ତି ଚା ଦୋକାନ ଗୋଟେ ବସିକି ଗପୁଥିଲେ ବାହାରେ ବସିଥିଲେ ପାର୍ଟିରୁ ଅନୁମାନ କଲା ଇମାନ
ତାପରେ ହେଲା 17 ନମ୍ବରରେ PW10 କୁ ସିଏ ରିଲାଏ କରିଛନ୍ତି.
ଆଜ୍ଞା.
Hello. Before going to that, let us read the analysis, then we will go to PW10. A trial court judgment ପଢ ଯୋଉଠି paragraph 17 କାରଣ ଆରି ଉପରେ conviction based ହେଇଛି.
Yes.
Solitary evidence of ପଢନ୍ତୁ
In the instant case, PW10 is the only eyewitness to the occurrence. As to the material evidence available from the record, not a single witness except PW10 states about the occurrence, even though some of the witnesses have stated before the IO to have seen the occurrence, but they have not declared hostile.
They have been declared.
Sorry, they have been declared hostile. Sorry, by the prosecutions, and some of the witnesses except PW10 cleanly denied to have any knowledge about the occurrence, even though they have stated before the IO, who recorded their statement under section 161 CRPC. Under such circumstances, it is to be seen how far the solitary evidence of PW10 proves the prosecution case. PW10 categorically stated in his evidence that he had seen that accused Deepak detained the deceased
appellant of Deepak ହେଲା appellant number 2.
Again, who was going to in a Luna moped while the accused Lakhindhar dealt.
Lakhindhar ହେଲା appellant number 1.
Brutally blow on the aforesaid of the deceased on the forehead of the deceased, and the accused Diga, the case against whom has been split up, subsequently acquitted, dealt a blow by means of a sword, while accused Tonia, the case against whom split up, acquitted minor, dealt farsa blow on the face of the deceased. Thereafter, the evidence of the eyewitnesses PW10 very much proves that the accused Deepak Mahanti detained the deceased
number 2
Suramulia and the accused Lakhindhar Swai along with the 2 other co-accused persons, namely Diga and Tonia, who were acquitted, assaulted the deceased with the weapons held by them while going to which the deceased succumbed to the death. No doubt, the said PW10 has also stated about the before the IO in his statement under section 161 CRPC to the effect that the accused Deepak detained the deceased to the accused Lakhindhar assaulted the deceased Suramalia on account of which the deceased died. Under such circumstances, it is well established from the relying on 161 minor. It is well established from the evidence on record that the deceased Suramalia was killed by the accused Lakhindhar Swai, and besides the accused persons, Tonia and Diga, when the aforesaid accused Deepak Mahanti detained this.
No, what is this? No doubt, the said PW10 has also stated before the IO in his statement so and so to the effect that accused Deepak means appellant number 2, detained the deceased and accused Lakhindhar appellant number 1 assaulted the deceased Sura on account of which deceased died.
से कोजन कोर्ट न कहले नाही 161 त कहितले कथा
कोर्ट रे नाही केमति कहले
कोर्ट कहछन्ती कि 161 से नो डाउट the said PW10 has also stated before the IU
also stated
माने maybe that अच्छा let us see ये जो डाउट होची त 161 टा गुटी पड़े आछिया 10 नंबर साक्षी रो ना कोन
प्रशांत कुमार बेहरा
प्रशांत कुमार
କହିଛି 161 ନାହିଁ ଆମ ପାଖରେ
प्रशांत कुमार बेहरा मोर नाम प्रशांत कुमार बेहरा एटी बाहर कर दो नाती एटी ये नहीं अपन बाहर कर दो पेज नंबर होची 365 आउट ऑफ 641 365 टा क्लिक कर दो
पहिला के 161 कोन चाहिए
मोर नाम प्रशांत कुमार बेहरा
आई डोंट डिस्ट्रिक्ट
पिता स्वान सो जमान बंदी एक ही 19-20-10 राति प्राय 11टा समय ମୁଁ ଶୈଲକ୍ୟ ଘରୁ ଆମ ଘରୁ ସେ ଆମ ଘରେ ବୋଲି ଡାକିବାକୁ ଯାଇଥିଲା ଆଚ୍ଛା କାମ କରିବ ମୁଁ ତ ଘର ପାଖ ଗାଡି ତା ଦୁଆର ମୁଁ ଗଲା ବେଳକୁ ହଠାତ୍ ଦୁଇଟି ଗାଡିର ଆବାଜ ପାଟିତୁଣ୍ଡ ଶୁଣି ଉଠି ଆସି ବନ୍ଧ ଉପରେ ଦେଖିଲା ବେଳକୁ ଚୂରମୁଳିଆ ଲୁନାକୁ ଆମ ସାମ୍ନା କରି ବେଞ୍ଚ ଉପରେ ବସି ଅଟକାଇଛନ୍ତି। ଚୋରମାନେ ଚୂରମୁଳିଆ ଡିସିଜ ନା କଣ?
ସୁରେନ୍ଦ୍ର କୁମାର ମୂଳି।
ହଁ ତାର ଡିସିଜ ଚୂରମୁଳିଆ ଲୁନାକୁ ଟୁଟୁ ମହାନ୍ତି ମାନେ ଆଚ୍ଛା ପ୍ଲାନ ନମ୍ବର ଠିକ ଅଟକାଇଛନ୍ତି। ସ୍କୁଟର ଷ୍ଟାର୍ଟ ଉପରେ ଥାଏ, ଲାଇଟ ଜଳୁଥାଏ, ତା ପଛରେ ଟନିଆ ର ମୋଟର ସାଇକେଲ ଉପରେ ଅକ୍ଷୟ ବସିଥାଏ। ସେ ମୋଟର ସାଇକେଲଟି ମଧ୍ୟ ଷ୍ଟାର୍ଟ ଉପରେ ଥାଏ, ଲାଇଟ ଜଳୁଥାଏ। ମୋଟର ସାଇକେଲ ଓ ସ୍କୁଟର ଲାଇଟରେ ମୁଁ ଦେଖିଲି ଦିଗା ଗୋଟିଏ ଖଣ୍ଡା, ଦିଗା ଆକ୍ୟୁଟାଲ ହେଇଗଲାଣି। ଟନିଆ ଗୋଟିଏ ଫାର୍ସା, ଟନିଆ ବି ଆକ୍ୟୁଟାଲ ହେଇଗଲାଣି। ନଛିଆ ଗୋଟେ ବୁଜାଲି, ନଛିଆ ଆକ୍ୟୁଟାଲ ହେଇଗଲାଣି। ଧରିଥାନ୍ତି ହଠାତ୍ ଦିଗା ଗୋଟିଏ ଖଣ୍ଡାରେ ତାର ବେକକୁ ଛୋଟ ଏ ଦିଗା ବି ଆକ୍ୟୁଟାଲ ନାହିଁ। ତାପରେ ନଛିଆ ଓ ଟନିଆ ମଧ୍ୟ ସେ ପଡିଗଲା ପରେ ତାକୁ ଆକ୍ରମଣ କଲେ।
ଆମର ଏଇ ଅଗ୍ନିତ ସାର ହଉଛି ନଛି ଲକ୍ଷ୍ମୀ
ଲକ୍ଷ୍ମୀଧର ଯିଏ ନଛିଆ ସେଇ
ନାଇଁ ସେ ଅନୁମାନ କରୁଛୁ।
ଲେଟ୍ ଅସ୍ ବି ନଛିଆ ଆଉ
ନଛିଆ ଆଲିଆସ ଲକ୍ଷ୍ମୀଧର ତ କୋଉଠି ନାହିଁ।
ନଛିଆ ଓ ଟନିଆ ମଧ୍ୟ ସେ ପଡିଗଲା ପରେ ତାକୁ ଆକ୍ରମଣ କଲେ। ସୁବାସ ସେଠାରେ ଛିଡା ହୋଇଥିଲା। ଘଟଣା ଦେଖି ମୋର ଦେହ ହାତ କହୁଥାଏ। ମୁଁ ଜୀବନ ବିକଳରେ ଦୌଡି ଆସି ଘଟଣାକୁ ଦେଖି ସାରିବା ପରେ ମୁଁ ଘରୁ ଦିନ ସାରା ଆତଙ୍କିତ ଥିଲି। ଯୋଉମାନେ ଜଣେ ଅଟକେଇଲା ଲୋକ ହଉଛି ପ୍ଲାନ ନମ୍ବର 2 ଷ୍ଟାର୍ଟ ଉପରେ ଦେଖିଲି ଯେ ସୁରମୁଳିଆ ଲୁନାକୁ ଦୀପକ ମହାନ୍ତି, ଟିଟୁ ମହାନ୍ତି ଅଟକେଇଲା। ବାକି ଯୋଉ ଆସଲ୍ଟ କଥା କହୁଛନ୍ତି armed with ଖଣ୍ଡା, ଦିଗା କିଏ? ଗୋଟେ ଦିଗା କିଏ?
Diga acquittal has
ଆକ୍ୟୁଟାଲ।
subsequently faced the trial and
ଦିଗା ଟନିଆ
Tanya also faced the trial and
ନଛିଆ କିଏ? ନଛିଆ ଗୋଟେ ଭୁଜାଲି ଧରିଥାନ୍ତି ଏବଂ ହଠାତ୍ ତାଙ୍କ ଭିତରୁ ଦିଗା ପ୍ରଥମେ ମାରିଲା, ତାପରେ ନଛିଆ ଆଉ ଟନିଆ ମାରିଛନ୍ତି। 3 ଜଣ ମାରିଛନ୍ତି ସେ କହିଲେ। ଏ ନଛିଆ ଟା କଣ ଏଇ ଲକ୍ଷ୍ମୀଧର ସ୍ୱାଇଁ? ଆଲିଆସ ନା କାଇଁ? That is there. You come to the charge. Charge ରେ ଅଛି ତ। So that is so ନଛିଆ ଆଚ୍ଛା ଠିକ ଅଛି। So now you come to that PW10. We have seen this statement. So he is a witness who has not only stated who restrained the movement of the deceased while he was coming in a Luna, but also assault by 3 persons.
Yes,
with different weapons. So that is what the analysis is. So we'll so far as evidence of PW10 is concerned, we'll come after lunch and take up this.
given that PW10 it will be this was PW10 my lord. He has stated that
Please read it out.
know the accused persons. I also know the deceased minister on 1910 day. This is about 11 years at the Bora village. Here, category aside, the occurrence took place. On that night, I had been to Bora village to arrange the laborers for my cultivation. I found in my 160 statement, he has named the labor. So I found that he can analyze Kemal Bondha. If you see the Titu alias of Deepak Mahanti in written, if you see the Surya,
Titu means appellant number 2.
Yes.
Who is dead? Who had died out of the two? Somebody?
No,
They both are alive.
Yes.
Okay.
Etu and Lakshmi.
Court to acquittal, then to.
No, ठीक है, हाँ, hold on.
The accused Titu alias of Deepak Mahanti, he turned the deceased Surya was going in his Luna moped. The accused Deepak was in scooter and the co-accused Diga was sitting on the rear seat of the scooter. The acquitted. The accused locking her son.
The present point.
And acquitted were in the last motorcycle. All the vehicles were in a starting conditions and light of all the vehicles were glowing. Not every single vehicle was. The court dealt a blow by means of a sword on the neck of the deceased. The deceased fell down on the ground. On this time, that is Lokhinder.
A1.
There is a Kujari blow on the forehead of the deceased. The was in Tonia dealt after blow rest of the deceased. I know the incident. I fled away from the spot out of fear. I saw the incident. I fled away from the spot out of fear. This is important because although it's substantive, you see, I fled. Subsequently, I was told that the deceased died. I was examined by the IO in connection to this case. I know Mr. Rao segments. I know Mr. Rao he is a Congress political party. This is T2 alias T2 alias Deepak. He also is supporter of Congress party during the last Sarpanch election. The T2 alias Deepak was
As well as
Mr. Rao was the
were the contestants in the election.
I am a kerosene dealer. Nobody has helped me in obtaining the dealership. I applied and got it. The place of occurrence is a basti area, about 10 to 15 persons staying in this basti consisting of 2 houses. Here, my lord, you will also kindly, my committee is not a single person from the basti has been examined. And rather we have examined from the defense. The village of the said locality are my retained laborers. Retained labor 1, retained labor was examined.
The local person
of the said locality also earn the livelihood by earning and managing
band party.
There is also laborers near
no
locality.
There is no labor.
Here my own locality. We the villagers depend on those poisoners as well as the laborers of the other village. Villagers where I had for the collection for the collections of laborers is about 1 kilometer away from the house. So my house, the seed was making noise out of pain due to being assaulted. After being assaulted, the house of the laborers the house of the laborers are about 50 feet away from the place of occurrence. The laborers were present. This is important. The laborers were present in their residence and in the respective houses at the time of occurrence. No laborer has been examined. I was at a distance of about 10 to 20 feet away when I saw the occurrence. After receipt of the wrist blow, the deceased fell down on the ground. The road where the occurrence took place run from about west to west. The accused persons came from western side, so also the deceased Surab. I was going in a bicycle. I left the spot, leaving the bicycle by the side of the canal. After the occurrence, I did not go back to the spot again. Police had not seized any of my cycle. On the next day, some of my family members brought the cycle from the spot where I felt.
Where I left.
Sorry, where I left. My house is about 100 feet away from the house of Yudhishthira Rautray. No house intervenes between both our houses. While going from the bridge side, our house falls fast, and then the house of Yudhishthira. I do not know Tapasa Kumara Mulya. Tapas Kumara Mulya was an informant, son of the deceased. And I do not know Tapas Kumara Mulya. I have seen the house of the deceased. I had not gone to the house prior to the occurrence. On the next day of occurrence, and any day thereafter, I did not try to inform the family members of the deceased. On 2098, I was examined by the IO at my village. Prior to the occurrence also, police was coming to our village whenever necessary. I did not face the police out of fear. After the occurrence and before I was examined by the IO, I told about the occurrence before 21/10/89 to my family members as well as the villagers. There are three bridges in between the village and the place of occurrence. My village and the place of occurrence. My house is at about 300 to 400 feet away from the house of the accused, Titu alias Deepak Mahanti. Police had gone to his house about 2 to 3 days after the occurrence. My house is close to the house of accused, Tonia Parida. Police also gone to the house about
to his house.
Yes, to his house, yes. 2 to 3 days after the occurrence. I did not try to lodge the affair. The body of the deceased was lying on the canal bed. The neighbor of the height of the embankment of the canal at the spot is about 5 feet. The scooter and the motorcycle were also on the canal embankment. It's not seized. The spot where I had seen the assault on the deceased, his body was lying there till I saw. I was standing on the embankment in front of my house of laborers at the time of assault. I have no ill feelings with Yudhishthira Rautray. On 20/10/98, I met Yudhishthira Rautray. I did not venture to tell him about the occurrence. I see the accused Lakshmindra for the first time today after the occurrence. I had seen accused Deepak last 2-3 months before the occurrence. After the occurrence, I saw the accused occur about 2 to 3 days after the occurrence. Also, I saw accused Subhas about 2 to 3 months after the occurrence. The accused persons did not threaten me to any time at the time of occurrence or thereafter. It is not a fact that I have not stated before the IO that the accused Lakshmindra and his associates, Tonia, assaulted on the head of the deceased. It is not a fact that I was the associate of contractors with the deceased and that myself and Yudhishthira Rautray had planned the deceased to do away with his life on account of any allurement of the money possessed by the deceased. It is not a fact that I have obtained any dealership being associated with Yudhishthira Samantray and that there was no laborers available at the locality while I had gone, and not a fact that I am deposing cost. I am deposing next page, my lord. There is Bhatta Goswami Chandini. near Khoriapada Gram Panchayat office, Khalarpada Gram Panchayat office. The scooter as well as the motorcycle were on starting conditions. It is not a fact that I had stated before the IO that 6 persons were involved in connections with this case. It is not a fact that I was not examined by the IO at the spot. It is not a fact that I have not stated before the IO that Lakshmidhara dealt Bhujali blow on the forehead of the deceased. At that time, co-accused Tonya dealt Farsa blow on the face of the deceased. It is not a fact that I have not stated, my lord, that has been confronted. It is not a fact that I was playing a card with Kobindra. Kobindra has been examined as a defense witness. Purandara and Akshay Kumar Boyantali, and the night of occurrence from 9 p.m. till 12 midnight in the Bhatta Goswami Chandini, and that I am deposing. This witness, my lord, has stated.
You are right. You specifically Bhujali blowta mundare mariva katha Lakshmidhar এইটা ନାହିଁ
ଆକ୍ରମଣ କଲେ
ଖାଲି କହିଛି ଆକ୍ରମଣ କଲେ ଆଉ
ବଢିଗଲା
ବାକି ପ୍ରଥମ ବ୍ଲୋଟା ଦିଘା କହିଛି that is consistent. ଦିଘାର ଯୋଉ ବ୍ଲୋ ଦେଲା by means of sword
এটা ଏଲାବୋରେଟ କରିଛି ଏଭିଡେନ୍ସ ରେ
ଏଇଟାକୁ ଇଲାବୋରେଟ କରିଛି deceased fell down କଲା ପରେ ପ୍ରଥମେ ସେ କହୁଛି ଲକ୍ଷ୍ମୀଧର ମାରଲା ମାନେ appellant number 1 on the forehead and accused Tanya dealt Tanya means accurate good. So what is the role attributed so far as appellant number 2 is concerned? Only prevented him proceeding or detained.
And my lord, still, he says that immediately after the occurrence, I fled away. Your lordship again, once again come to PW4, my lord, the son of the deceased, who was not declared hostile marriage. Se kala mu dekhi deyiki jimni palai gali. Tapas Kumar Mulia, PW4 at page 54.
He is not at all right from the beginning. He is not an eyewitness nor a post-occurrence witness that way. He is evidence except the FIR part. There is no other.
He is a post-occurrence witness, my lord.
Post-occurrence for what? Saw these. That's all.
Your lordship kindly see. Your lordship now examining. Your lordship now discussing this witness about this witness what he has stated. Your lordship kindly see. He has not been declared hostile.
He has not been declared.
Yes, my dear lordship kindly see. We don't know what he has said because. PW4, my lord.
Moreover, the period 14 and 15 also.
This occurrence took place on
19th
night. And the statement as it appears, it was recorded on 21 gote din pore, and she has given the explanation that in paragraph number 14 that I had not gone to the so and so on the next day of the occurrence or any other day thereafter. I did not try to inform the family members of the deceased. On so and so, I was examined by the police. Prior to the occurrence, so and so.
Prior to the occurrence, also
police was coming to our village. Necessary. I did not face the police out of fear. After the occurrence and before I was examined by, I told about the occurrence before so and so.
Se dithor examination para 66 er koichi on 21/10/91 I was examined at my village.
That is there in order, and that is.
Para 68 pala, it is not a fact that I was not examined by the IO at the spot.
Suggestion. He has been examined and the statement record hela. That is on 21 sei katha hi se kouchi. 21 तारिख रे मु एग्जामिन हेछि. ता पूर्वरु मु पुलिस पाखु भी जाइनी कि
केते गुडे
फैमिली मेंबर्स
केते गुडे प्रोसीजन रे क्वेश्चन भी पतरा है जोटा कोर्ट ऑन करिया कथा करा है. Laborers were present in their respective houses.
Yes.
How could you say? How this witness will say whether they were present or not? These questions should have been stopped by the court. I put this story.
And one laborer was examined as a defense witness. He said we were present. And And your lordship may kindly see, kindly come to page 64, my lord.
How many blows were there on the
Number of blows, my lord. There also I have a point before your lordship. Number of blows are given, and most of them having been acquitted. If I have given a single blow, my lord, even accepting that this witness is acceptable, this witness is a truthful witness, even I have given a single blow, my lord, how can I be convicted under section 302? I
No,
proceed.
the persons who faced trial with you
Yes.
and acquitted,
Yes.
whether any blow has been attributed against them.
No.
That is one Subhas and
No, he was standing.
Yes.
He was standing. They were standing.
so the overtax that has been attributed,
Only two.
one is so far as appellant number 1 is concerned, that blow.
Yes.
And 2 is concerned, he restrained
Yes.
these ones.
And all the blow has been attributed to others, my lord, also. Number of blows have been attributed to others.
14 and 15 कौन है मैंने दिया ना?
No.
Extrajudicial. Extrajudicial.
That has been disbelieved.
After 42 days, 43 days, charge sheet dele,
that has been disbelieved. So
mainly,
kindly see page 64.
This witness which you filed this subsequent stage in the subsequent trial, he totally
he was examined as PW 13,
and he said, I do not know anything about this.
It's all right. So
I just class has rightly suggested that memo କରିକି ଦେଇ ଦେଇପାରିଥାନ୍ତି, but I filed an application number 6.
ये हमरो वर्तमान हुची. So what are your argument on this particular witness?
This particular witness is a liar, my lord, because your lordship may kindly see, not truthful witness, my lord. It's not corroborated by anybody. And your lordship may kindly
no single eyewitness. Why it's to be corroborated?
Maybe single eyewitness what others were there, my lord.
Yeah, they all turned hostile.
Yes.
So why is the question of
and your lordship may kindly see page 64. Page 64.
We have to assess the evidence of this witness.
Yes. Your lordship may kindly come page 64 or page 64. Para 4. I saw the incident and fled away from the spot out of a fear.
Yes, natural.
But that fear was not on account of threat, because in paragraph 19
Seeing the nature of
that
assault.
Accused persons did not threaten me at any point of time.
No.
At the time of occurrence or thereafter.
It is because of seeing the nature of assault.
So my lord, I saw the incident and I fled away from the spot out of a fear. Your lordship may kindly come to PW4, my lord, the sound. PW4.
How do you
PW?
4, my lord. Tapos Mulia. Page 54.
Page 54, para 4.
Para 4, my lord. Prashant Behera and Yudhishthira Rautrai were present near the dead body. Prashant Behera, this witness is Prashant Behera, Pidul 10. Dead body of the deceased. On being asked by me, the above two persons expressed their ignorance as to who had killed my father. And he is not a hostile witness, my lord, and he is the son of the deceased. Most important, he is the son of the deceased. And
he is the informant in the case.
Yes.
And in the FIR, he has mentioned from whom he collected the information.
Yes.
And those persons are 6, 7, 8, and 13.
Yes.
He has not stated to have
10 to be
collected any information from
10.
PW 10. So,
but in the cross-examination, he has admitted. No, this is also evident. And he is not declared as a hostile witness.
No. Have you brought out anything since he has stated that I fled away? And again, you have brought out that I came to the police on I was examined by the police at the village.
Before that, after that,
So the question is whether this delayed disclosure, as you are contending, the delayed disclosure is a factor which would create doubt about the truthfulness of the version of.
Yes, ma'am. Delayed disposal.
Because the occurrence is on 1910 night and he was available in the village. Police personnel are coming Others are giving
The
statement.
police were coming only before after, not during.
No, the police has stated that even after the lodging of the FIR,
To
they
his
have
village.
come to the village. Yes, because that is the
Yes,
village of
Same village.
IO केते number साखी
PW19
PW 19 टा से कौची 19 तारीख रे ही एतला ही गला ना 19 तारीख हला पर से immediately आसिला कौची I received the telephone call unknown person after receipt of the phone I along with my staff proceeded राति 1:15 से पहुंची गला पर से कौची PW तापस हला PW 4 submitted a written report तापर से investigation start कला start करिकिनी से गाँ रे रहिकिनी investigation से examine कला so and so seized करची एगुड़ाक लुना मोटर जो exhibit 9 टाकू exhibit 9 रो date केबे एगुड़ाक exhibit list हवार तो
କିନ୍ତୁ ସାଇକେଲ ସେଠି କିଛି ସିଜ୍ କରୁନି।
No, that's not the point.
My-
Question is that
I follow.
whether the IO was available in the village or so IO reached as it appears 19th night IO arrived there and he started the investigation. He was very much and the accused persons had not threatened. The question is that I was in a state of fear. So fear means it is self-creation. So the exhibit kete seta 9 ta nahi
I did not go back.
no exhibit 9 that is not inquest ke bela ठीक है inquest is 20 तारीख सकाळ सकाळ 7टा बाय that means
just
it shows that the act it continued that means the IO and he କହୁଛି ନା ମୁଁ ଏବଂ ମୋର staff ମାନେ ଆସି ରାତି 1:15 ରେ ପହଞ୍ଚି ଗଲୁ 19 ତାରିଖରେ ତାପରେ ସେ investigation start କରିଛି ଲୁନାଟେ ଗୋଟେ siege କରିଛି କଣ ଆଉ exhibit 9 is the seizure list ତାପରେ inquest କରିଛି 3 ସେଟା ହଉଛି 20 ତାରିଖ ସକାଳ 7ଟା ବେଳେ तापरे डेड बॉडी को पठेला exhibit 12 होची डेड बॉडी चालान that is
and exhibit 13 also spot map mentioned that 20 10 98 time 6 am
କୋଡିଏରେ ସେ ସବୁ କରୁଛି
କୋଡିଏରେ ସବୁ so in these circumstances what is being pointed out that suppose he admitted that like the other case where the evidence was there that they have threatened him, they detained him. Here is not a case that the accused persons threatened him, but he said that it was I was in fear and that is why I did not even inform the family members of the deceased. But the evidence on record indicates that the IO has reached in the very night that is on 19th night at about 1:15 and he was conducting the investigation. In spite of that, this man is not coming out to give the statement either on that night or even on the entire day of 28th. He comes forward on 21/10/1990. So if he was in a state of fear, how that fear dispersed? Why? Well, the accused persons were arrested.
no 21 10 98
ସେଇଦିନ 21ରେ
paragraph 11 of the statement of the IO I arrested the accused Lakshmi Varshnai on 21 10 98
Yes. 21
10 98
So the this and if his presence as has been pointed out that though he has stated that he had fled away from the spot, but the son of the deceased, who is also the informant, stated that he was very much present. And when I asked him, he said that these are the some things which has to be kept in mind of. if we appreciate the evidence, that means the witness who has seen the occurrence, present in the village, not disclosing for 1.5 days, and not even to the son of the deceased who is the informant in the case immediately after to have any knowledge of it. And
Of course, it is true that the informant is not again truthful because he is distracted. He retracted from his own.
And prior to that, P15 says that
15 is who?
this Surat Swain, on the night of occurrence at about 7 p.m., I had been to the bridge side to take tea. I found that the accused person named Lakshmindra Swain, who was Diga, who was Tonya, and accused to alias were discussing themselves, and they were telling that they will be get.
No, was he a part of that meeting?
That Mr. All things have been disbelieved by the trial court.
Only 10
ଯେ 10 କୁ rely କରିକିନି conviction ହେଇଛି ତେଣୁ 10 ର statement କୁ ଦେଖିଲେ actual assault has been attributed against 3 persons. ଗୋଟେ ହଉଛି ଜଣେ ତ ଅଟକେଇ ଦେଲା ଲୁନା ଛଡା ଆଉ ତାର କିଛି ରୋଲ ନାହିଁ. That is this appellant number 2.
Deepak.
କିନ୍ତୁ one ଆଉ ଦିଗା ତାକୁ ତାନିଆ ମାର
ଟିକେ ହେଲା appellant number 1 ଆଉ ଯୋଉ ଦିଟା acquittal ହେଇଛନ୍ତି ପରେ ଯୋଉଟା abscondent ଥିଲେ ସେମାନେ ହିଁ ତାକୁ assault କରିଛନ୍ତି by different weapons ବୋଲି. ଆଉ so far as this man is concerned, the chief examination he has stated that he had given a blow by means of a bhujali on the forehead of the deceased. And who is the doctor?
P17.
Bhujali seized and not produced.
P17. Eye socket inside wound size of 9 cm, 1 cm. Yes.
Number of injuries attributed to
cause of death is so and so.
And the 3 internal injuries. 3 internal injuries.
ମାନେ ମୁହଁରେ ତ ବାଜିଛି ସବୁଗୁଡାକ forehead ରୁ eye ରୁ eyelid ରୁ ସବୁ.
Your Lordship, may kindly see paragraph 3 in the cross examination page 87. ସମସ୍ତେ ମାରୁଥିଲେ କିଛି ଖଲାସ ହେଇଗଲେନି କିଛି ଏଥିରୁ ଖଲାସ ହେଇଛନ୍ତି. The cumulative effect of all the injuries and the cause of death I have not mentioned in my report under exhibit 7 as to whether any single injury can cause death. So the cumulative effect means the injuries attributed to all the accused persons who are acquitted, and
mainly there are 2 persons. That one is the Lakshmindra Swami and another is the Tonya. Who has been acquitted, he has absconded, then acquitted.
No, କେବଳ Tonya ନୁହେଁ ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ acquitted.
ଦିଗା.
ସେମାନେ ସବୁ ପରେ ଫେସ୍ କରିକିନି because if this
ଇଏ କହିଲେନି ଆଉ
man
ଜାଣିଛୁ
hostile ହେଇଗଲା total ତ ମନା କରୁଥିଲା I have not seen the occurrence ବୋଲି ସେଇଥିପାଇଁ acquittal ହେଲା. ଆଉ ତ କିଛି evidence ହିଁ ନାହିଁ. He's a co-villager. This man is a co-villager. କାରଣ ତା ଘରଟା ଦେଖନ୍ତୁ ସେ ହଉଛି ମହେନ୍ଦ୍ରପୁର. I know the accused persons. I also know the so and so. Occurrence so and so. So and so night hand the village of
And the statement of the accused, they are kept silence about this.
આપણે સાયકલଟା ସେଠି ଛାડી ଦେଇ ପଳେଇଲା ଗଲା ସାଇକେଲଟା ବି
That the
ସିଜ୍ ହେଇନାହିଁ କିଛି ନାହିଁ.
364 Miller.
ଆଇବ ମନା କଲା ସିଜ୍ ହେଇନି ସାଇକେଲ
କାହାର
ୱିଟନେସ୍
ନା ନାଇଁ ସେପଟେ ଆସିକି ଆଉ ଜଣେ ନେଇଗଲା ବୋଲି କହିଲେ ଘରକୁ ନେଇଗଲା ବୋଲି.
He has stated that
I sent somebody and who took
no, Lordship, he said I was going in a bicycle.
and I left the spot leaving the cycle by the side of the canal. And
ଆପଣ ପଚାରିଛନ୍ତି କ୍ରସ୍ ଆନ୍ସର ଦେଖନ୍ତୁ
uh,
ଆପଣ କ୍ରସ୍ ଆନ୍ସର ଆଣିଛନ୍ତି ସେ ନେଇକିରି ଗଲା
after the occurrence, I did not go back to the spot again. Police had not seized any of my cycle. On the next day,
କେମିତି ହବ
Someone of my family members.
some of my
Yes.
family members.
ଆଉ ତାହେଲେ
Lordship, that apart, Lordship,
Someone with that
it doesn't appear on a
ଆଗରୁ ବି ସିଜ୍ ହେଇପାରିଥାନ୍ତା ସାଇକେଲ
ଏମିତି ଆଉ ଆପଣ ସେ କୋଉ ଜାଗାରେ ଅଛି ପୋଲିସ ତ ଅନ୍ୟ ସ୍ପଟରେ ଯାଉଛି ନା ଏଇଠି ଅଛି
Lordship,
How can you say
the
this?
new
ତାପରେ ସେ ଛାଡିକି ଯାଇଛି କି ରଖିକି ଯାଇଛି ଶୋଇ ଦେଇଛି embankment ରେ how can it can be seized
main କଥା
ସବୁ ଜାଗାରେ କଣ siege କରିଦେବେ
ଜାଣିବେ
unless it is have nexus with the crime
ଏଇଟା ହଉଛି ତା ସାଇକେଲ
ହଁ ନାଇଁ ନାଇଁ there should be a nexus with the crime ନା ଆଉ ଯୋଉଠି ଯାହାର ପାଇବେ ନେଇଯିବେ
Page 48, my lord, that is the accused statement also.
No, Mr. Naik is just he's very good. He is arguing the matter. You will get the scope to canvass your point. Don't in the meantime intervenantly don't comment. Thank God, sorry, Joe. After you is developing his case and arguing so have patience in that. This line was also in page number 66, paragraph number 14. I did not face the police out of fear after the occurrence and before I was examined by the IU. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lines from the top of page 66. Yes. So I told about the occurrence on so and so to my family members as well as the villagers. That is when he was also examined by the police on that day itself. So the question is that where was he on 20th October and he is not telling that I have gone somewhere else. He was there in the village. Police was there in the village. But this man is not trying to inform the family members of the deceased, not to the police. And if he was in a state of fear, that how prior to the arrest of the accused person that fear dispersed and he gave the statement. That is one of the things which is also to be taken care of. And okay, if we jot down your comments on this PW10, what will be your points, Mr. Nayak?
Only he's not a truthful witness because
Just a minute. Why you say so?
because said my lord's delayed examination of my lord.
Just a minute. Yes.
And because that the cycle story, my cycle theory, he has left the cycle there at the spot. and that was not seized by the police on the same day.
Not at the spot, sir. From where he was,
Maybe
he was coming in a
yes.
cycle,
yes,
and he saw the occurrence. He left
From a
the
distance.
cycle there, ran away.
In the embankment, he left.
Going by
And
I
that
left. I
cycle,
left the spot leaving. I left the spot leaving the cycle by the
leaving the
side of the
spot
canal.
spots means
From where he was standing.
Yes,
not that he
Not
had
that
gone
spot.
near that place.
I was going in a bicycle. I left the spot,
Mm.
leaving the bicycle by the side of the
By
canal.
the
So
side of the
you
embankment.
say that he had left the cycle that was not seized by the police
Yes,
at the spot.
yes.
That creates a doubt about his presence.
Yes,
But you have brought out in the cross examination that that cycle was handed over to him by some of the family.
Subsequently, police সেইদিনে যাই যে police की cycle देखला PW para 8 PW 11. I had not noticed any bicycle lying at the spot.
It was so the spot that you are
PW
meaning.
11 as well as PW 19.
No. Where is that he was standing in this spot?
My lord,
Where is the evidence that he was standing in this spot?
he saw the incident at the spot. Spot means
Sir, not at this.
What is have you brought out?
You have brought out
that what was his distance from the
20
place,
feet.
place of assault?
My lord, he has stated, I saw
20 feet na kite koi?
Yes. I paragraph 11. I was at a distance of about 10 to 20 feet. Yes, away from this away when I saw the occurrence. After receipt of the first blow, receipt fell down on the ground. The road where the occurrence took place runs from so and so. I was at a distance of 10 to 20 feet. I saw the occurrence after the receipt of the first wrist blow of the
Wrist, no, fist blow.
Fist blow. This receipt fell down on the ground.
There was a fist blow first.
Press.
That
And in paragraph 3, the co-accused Dika dealt a blow by means of a sword on the neck of the deceased, Suro Mulia. The deceased fell down on the ground. After the receipt of the fist blow, the deceased fell down on the ground. And regarding going to arrange laborers, my lord, we have examined one laborer from the defense side. They have said that no, he has stated his name. For the police, he has stated one Troiloko Samal. I had gone to the village to arrange Mulia, one Troiloko Samal. Troiloko Samal has been examined as a DW. And he stated that Mulia Kama Koreni and Onne Kama Kori. How this witness will be believable when his son asked him who has killed my father? He said at this spot, I do not know. And in the court, he said stated a different story. Why the son will be disbelieved man? Why this witness will believe his son?
No. Not that after the son, he has stated for the first time he has given a statement before police on 21st.
Yes, man.
So you are right that and if that is so, then you could have also put one or two questions that whether he is referring to PW10 or not. Obviously, the name is there, Prasanna Behera. But whether that Prashanta Behera, whether that Prashanta Behera is PW10 or somebody else, so that should have been, that he is a So something more should have been brought out
But
also.
when Prashant Behra has already agreed, when Prashant Behra has already agreed, ଯେ ମତେ ସେ କିଛି କହିଲେ ନାହିଁ, spot ରେ ଥିଲେ ମତେ କିଛି କହିଲେ ନାହିଁ।
ଏଇ ଯୋଉ
ସେ
ପ୍ରଶାନ୍ତ ବେହେରାକୁ how do you link it with PW10 merely because the names are same?
PW18 ମଧ୍ୟ କହିଛି ପ୍ରଶାନ୍ତ ବେହେରା ମଧ୍ୟ ପ୍ରେଜେଣ୍ଟ ଥିଲା PW18 ମଧ୍ୟ
ପ୍ରଶାନ୍ତ ବେହେରା ଡେଡ୍ ବଡି ପାଖରେ ଥିଲା ଯୋଉ ପ୍ରଶାନ୍ତ ବେହେରା ସେ ପ୍ରଶାନ୍ତ ବେହେରାକୁ ଆପଣ କହୁଛନ୍ତି ସେ ହଉଛି PW10.
Yes.
It is on the basis that the name matches.
Yes.
Do you think that in the village रे एई गोटिए मात्र प्रशांत बेहरा थिबो is PW10? He may be some other person. How do you say so?
Page 89.
Lordship, page 89. Page 89.
Yes.
Another witness PW18.
PW18. Yeah.
In cross para 4, Lordship. Yudhishthira Rautray was present at the spot. Yudhishthira Rautray is PW11, Lordship.
Yeah. We are not on PW11.
Similarly, Prashant Behra PW10
and others
were present on the night of occurrence when I went to the spot.
Have you put any other question to this witness PW10 that after the occurrence, after seeing the occurrence, where was he till he gave his statement? Anything has been brought out?
Why should I bring that?
No.
ସେମିତି ସେ explain କରିଦେଇଥାନ୍ତା ଆଜ୍ଞା।
ନାଇଁ
ଯଦି ସିଏ ପଢୁନାହିଁ explain
ନାଇଁ ମୁଁ ପଚାରୁଛି
ପଚାରନ୍ତି
ନା ମୁଁ ଏମିତି କିଛି ବାହାରି
ବାହାରିଥିଲି
according to that is the reason why where this witness is not stating that himself that he has gone away.
Yes.
So he
very much present.
Rather he informs some of the family members about that he has left the cycle at this spot.
Yes.
And that is how perhaps the cycle was brought. So that shows that he was available.
Very much present. Yes.
And the explanation rightly also that ଯେତେବେଳେ କଣ ପାଇଁ ଆପଣ ପୁଲିସ ତ ଗାଁରେ ଥିଲା ଇନଭେଷ୍ଟିଗେସନ କରୁଥିଲା ତାହେଲେ ପୁଲିସକୁ କାହିଁକି ଯାଇକିନି ଆପଣ ଜମାନବନ୍ଦୀ ଦେଲେନି ସେ ବିଷୟରେ ମଧ୍ୟ ପଚରା ହେଇଛି ଏବଂ ସେ କହୁଛି ଯେ I did not face the police out of fear after the occurrence and before I was examined by the IU. So I told about the occurrence on 21/10/99 to my family members as well as to the villagers. A line ta madhya asuchi. So 21 तारिख पूर्वरु से family members निज family members को कहिछि एवं villagers को कहिछि. Anybody has been examined either from his family or from the village that this man has disclosed before them that he had knowledge about the occurrence. ये जो line टा को ठीक है आउटे develop करंतु से कहूची ये line टा you come to page number 66 paragraph 14 रो गोटे last दीटा sentence होची I told about the occurrence before 21/10/98 to my family members as well as to the villagers. My family members obviously से कहूची जेतेबेले अरे मु धरो साइकिल टा छाड़ दी आसी सेठी तुझा साइकिल टा को नेया पूछना on the next day से कहला paragraph 12 on the next day some of my family members brought the cycle from the spot spot को out
evasive statement some of my family members brought the cycle was not seized some of the family members were not examined. This evasive statement I told my some of the family members brought the cycle.
No, sir, that has come from your cross examination.
Yes.
It's not in examination. Why you will explain that? In a cross examination, why you will explain?
My lord,
you put a question to him and you are expecting the answer. Why family members will not be examined?
For this case,
you brought it in your cross examination.
Yes,
so what was the necessity for the investigating agency to see that he is to be examined? Where is the
Right,
question?
that's right.
No. If you bring a question, you have to come to an end. That is a
Right.
cross-examination. Had it been in the chief
ନା, ନା,
examination,
ସାଇକେଲ
then
ଆଣି-
it would have.
ସାଇକେଲ ଆଣିଲା ପରେ ବି ପୋଲିସ ସିଜ୍ କରିପାରିଥାନ୍ତା ଯଦି ସେ
ସେଟା ତ
ସାଇକେଲର କନେକ୍ସନ ଅଛି ଘଟଣା ସାଙ୍ଗରେ
କେମିତି
ସାଇକେଲ
ଅଛି?
ପକେଇ ଦେଇ ଆସିଥିଲା ଇଏ କୌଣସି ଲୋକ ଦ୍ୱାରା ନେଇ ଆସିଲା ତାର ପୋଲିସ ସିଜ୍ କରିପାରିଥାନ୍ତା ତାପରେ ବି ସେ
No,
ସାଇକେଲ
no, how suppose the police has not seized? How do you,
Yes.
how it affects the
Yes, yes.
evidence
ପ୍ରେଜେନ୍ସ
of
ଆଟ୍ ଦି ସ୍ପଟ୍
CW?
ପ୍ରେଜେନ୍ସ ଆଟ୍ ଦି ସ୍ପଟ୍ ଯେ ସାଇକେଲ ମୁଁ ଛାଡ଼ିକି ଦୌଡ଼ି ପଳେଇ ଆଇଲି
No, no.
ପ୍ରେଜେନ୍ସ ଆଟ୍ ଦି ସ୍ପଟ୍
Presence at the spot, cycle to remove ହେଇଯାଇଛି ନା suppose somebody କହିଥାନ୍ତା ମୁଁ ଗୋଟେ ଖାଇବା ଜିନିଷ ନେଇକି ଯାଉଥିଲି ଘଟଣା ଜାଗାରେ ଦେଖିଲି ପରେ ଖାଇବା ଜିନିଷ ଫୋପାଡ଼ି ଦେଇ ଆସିଲି ପୋଲିସ ଇମିଡିଏଟଲି ଯାଇ ପହଞ୍ଚିଗଲା ଦେଖିଲା ସେ ଟିଫିନ କ୍ୟାରିୟର ଫେରିୟର ସେଠି କିଛି ପଡ଼ିନି ତ ଦ୍ୟାଟ୍ ଉଡ୍ ଜିନିଷ ଗୋଟେ ଅଛି ଏଠି ଆପଣ what my esteemed brother is telling that you have brought out in the cross examination that the cycle in which he was going and left at the spot that was removed from the spot because the witness himself told to his family members to remove it. Accordingly, he has removed. So, in such a scenario, even if let us say that police could not seize that cycle,
What should have seen?
it's all right.
Should have
It is a
seen.
perfunctory investigation.
Yeah,
Let us say
again,
go
yeah.
to that extent.
ଇଏ ଆଣିଲା
Can it be a ground to disbelieve
yes madam
the evidence of this witness on that score? That the presence
that
is
is not the only ground my
doubt.
lord it's other
Yes.
process.
That
That is not
I
the
do
only
say that.
that is not the only
That cannot be only
you know
ground.
that
There are that is one of the factor you say. But
And it also, see, with mathematical precision, you cannot expect that the witness stated about the distance of this spot to be 20 feet. It can't be. And see the incisive cross-examination the witness is facing. Not less than 100 questions you have put to the witness. A witness has to be baffled. And 20 feet, 30 feet will not be given. It's a distance, meaning thereby he was not at the spot. He was away from the spot. So if a particular article is away from the spot, unless somebody has seen it or has a nexus with the crime, there is no point in seizing that.
it was a night time.
Night time, late in the night.
Late night ମାନେ midnight ରେ ଘଟଣାଟା ହେଇଛି ଆଉ ସିଏ 20 ଫୁଟ ଦୂରରେ ରହିଛି ଏବଂ ତାକୁ କିଏ ଦେଖିଛି ବୋଲି ବୋଧେ କହିନାହାନ୍ତି ସେମାନେ ତାକୁ ସିଏ ତାର
ନାଇଁ nobody has that question has
ପଳେଇଲେ
ସେ ତାର ଦେଖିଲା ସେ ତାର ଡରିକି ପଳେଇଲା
ଅଲଗା ଦେଖିଛନ୍ତି ବୋଲି କେହି କହିନି
କେହି କହିନି
ଗାଁ ପାଖରେ ବସ୍ତି ଅଛି ଏଇ ଗୋଟିଏ ଲୋକ ମାତ୍ର ଦେଖିଲା ତାକୁ ଆଉ କେହି ଦେଖିଲେ ନାହିଁ କି ଆଉ no other witness.
No, see the time, sir. See the time. Time is important.
And defense ରେ ଆମେ ବସ୍ତି ବାଲା ଏକ୍ସାମିନ କରୁଛୁ
This particular statement has also got some relevance. I told about the occurrence before 21/10/98 to my family members as well as the villagers. It shows that he was there available in the village in 1998, and police by that time had already reached there and investigating the matter. But the only explanation which he is giving that I did not face the police out of fear, even though there was no threat given by the accused persons either at that time or thereafter, but he was in a state of fear, and he was in a state of fear. He is disclosing before his family members and the villagers also, but not to the police, but giving statement one day after. So, see, this is one of the delayed examination rate, but ଆଉ ଏଇ ଯୋଉ aspect ଟାକୁ ଯେ ସିଏ disclosure କରିଥିଲା ବୋଲି ତାର family members ଆଉ villagers କୁ there is no corroboration. Is there any corroboration? So you also find out citations on this slide. One day after the disclosure was made, witness was available in the village, state of fear which he is projecting was not given by the accused persons no threat and police available not giving this statement, what would be its effect? Just it's also, and this is second thing, the specific part which he has stated, of course, that is also not there in the you ଆକ୍ରମଣ କରିଥିଲେ ବୋଲି କହିଛି. You have brought it out in the by putting that the line ଟା କୁଆଡେ ଗଲା? I did not ଯୋଉ ମୁଣ୍ଡରେ ମାରିଥିଲା ବୋଲି କହିନି. Paragraph number
ଆକ୍ରମଣ
20 ଆକ୍ରମଣ କହିଛି ତା କହିନି. I have not stated before the IO that accused Lakshmidhar and associate Antonia assaulted on the head of the deceased.
IOB କହିଛନ୍ତି paragraph page 96 ରେ PW 10 not stated before me.
କେତେ number IO କେତେ PW
19.
PW 19 proved through the IO PW 19
Page 96.
page 96
Para 34.
para 34.
PW 10 did not state before me regarding causing of injuries on the face portions of the and head portions of the deceased. First time in the court. The charge is 302/34. Most of the accused persons against whom these witnesses have stated that they were given blow.
No, you are right. 3 persons assaulted.
Yes.
Out of which 2 have been acquitted
Yes.
because PW 10 at a subsequent stage turned hostile.
And doctor has said that the cumulative effect
There is no problem in that.
and a
But,
single
the
injury
thing
cannot
is that
cause it.
we cannot look into that evidence because if the restriction which has been imposed and we have rejected the
And
petition.
that is not
So
but that remains now.
the thing is that it's all right. We can take judicial notice that
Yes.
they face trial and they have
Yes,
acquitted.
yes.
The judgment is there,
Yes.
certified copy you have filed.
Yes,
That's
yes,
all right.
yes, yes. That was my purpose.
But
And with this kind of witness, my lord, lordship, and we have examined also 4 defense witnesses, my lord, 2 defense witnesses. One has
what
said,
they have stated.
one has said that at the time of incident, he was playing a card with them.
PW1 Lordship page 97. Punnananda Swai.
No, had you put a question to the witness that he was playing card on that day? ଆପଣ ସେଠି ପଚାରିନାହାନ୍ତି ଏଠି ଡିଫେନ୍ସ ରେ ନେଇ ଆସିଲେ how can it be sir? ଏମିତି କହିଲେ ହବ if such a question has been put to the witness all through and then only
ଆପଣ ଯାହା କହୁଛନ୍ତି ମିଛ କହୁଛନ୍ତି କହିଲେ ସବୁ କଭର ହେଇଯାଏ।
ସେମିତି କହିଲେ ତାହେଲେ ସରିଗଲା ତାହେଲେ ଆପଣ ଗୋଟେ କ୍ୱେଶ୍ଚନ ପଚାରି ଦଉନାହାନ୍ତି whatever statement you are giving is all false।
ତାପରେ ସେ କହିଲା ମୁଁ ଯୋଉ ଆଣିବାକୁ ଯାଇଥିଲି ମୂଲ୍ୟା ମୂଲ୍ୟକୁ ଆମେ ଏକ୍ସାମିନ କରୁଛୁ ନା
Are you taking a plea that this man to this both the persons who are playing cards with them
ସେଟା
that
ଆଗ
is
ନେଇଥିଲା ପଚାରିଥିଲା ତାକୁ ଆଣିଥିଲା
and PW2 my lord DW2 my lord he said ଯେ ମୁଁ ମୂଲ୍ୟା
even the credibility of one of your defense witness is very much doubtful because he has released from the jail
defense is not to prove the case
that is what and then you are saying then you forget about
the case have not taken even that
Please,
card in the 330
beyond reason
nor put even a suggestion to PW10 look sir you are telling
yes
falsehood he was not at all
present
you so far as it happens to be a plea of alibi because you are plea of alibi thile emitia gote place heithibo joti ki se jaga re pahunchiba impossibility thibo otherwise the person can be there in that place apun eiti gote hala apun kebe mu se High Court campus ro seti mu task karutili
and why
so
see inherently as you have pointed out there may be some credibility questionable in the PW10 But the manner in which you are saying,
even accepting the witness as a truthful witness, my last submission was that when the doctor says that the cumulative.
That we have.
That is.
That is there. So you have finished your argument today, and if you want to cite any decision or a written note of submission, you give it by day after tomorrow. Yes, you proceed. What is that? How do you the main factor has been highlighted that if he's a witness who has seen the occurrence and is a co-villager, after the occurrence, he has not stated that any threat was given or anybody has seen him, the accused person, and it appears that he was available because he has disclosed before the family members and others. Of course, nobody has come forward to say that. So, in such a circumstance, when the police is reaching, they are in that night itself in the village, receiving the report, investigating, doing this seizure, that seizure. Next day, 20th, also he was available, preparing inquest report, preparing challan, sending other witnesses are examined. Why this man was stating that I am in a state of fear, even though there is no threat, nothing. So why he has not come forward? What is how do you explain that that the delayed examination or the belated disclosure it cannot be fatal in this such situation? What would be your answer? What would be your reply? Witness ଯଦି କହିଥାନ୍ତା ହଁ ମୁଁ ଗାଁ ଛାଡି ପଳେଇଲି ମତେ ସେ ଆକ୍ୟୁଜ ମାନଙ୍କର ଇଏ ଥିଲା ମତେ ଧମକେଇ ଥିଲେ ଆଉ ଯଦି କହିବୁ ମାରି ଦେବି ସେମିତି କିଛି ନାହିଁ ଏ କେସ୍ ଆଉ ସେ କୁଆଡେ ପଳେଇନି ବି ନାହିଁ କାରଣ ଆଭେଲେବୁଲ ଅଛି ଗାଁ ଲୋକଙ୍କୁ କହୁଛି ତା ନିଜ ଷ୍ଟେଟମେଣ୍ଟ ଫ୍ୟାମିଲି ମେମ୍ବରକୁ କହୁଛି ଫ୍ୟାମିଲି ମେମ୍ବର ବି ଯାଇ ତା ସାଇକେଲକୁ ନେଇକିନା ଆଉଛନ୍ତି ସ୍ପଟକୁ ଏଇ ସର୍କମଷ୍ଟାନ୍ସରେ ସେ ଯଦି ଗୋଟେ ଦିନ ବିଳମ୍ବ କରୁଛି He's a star witness. No, ପାଞ୍ଚଟା witness ଥାନ୍ତା ଇଏ ଅଲଗା କଥା. He's a man and see that man. Of course, we cannot see it, but this man is coming at a subsequent stage and totally saying that I have no idea about the offense. And the persons who, according to him, has assaulted, dealt blows, they have been acquitted. All of 3 persons have participated. Two of them have been acquitted.
The 2 of the acquitted after first of all he has absconded, then tell the trial, and they are taking that eyewitness and they are
reject petition reject.
But in this case, there are 2 persons, that one Lakshmidhar and another person. Another person will to rest in the so far the Lakshmidhar is concerned. That
you don't come to this. You come to the credibility of the witness. Why he is to be believed. Keeping in view all these things, why he is to be believed first. If that is answered, then rest of the things will continue.
Credibility ଗୋଟେ aspect ଆପଣ inconsistent ହଉଛି ଆମେ ଦେଖୁନୁ ତାକୁ but ଦେଖନ୍ତୁ ତାରି ଉପରେ ତାରି evidence base କରିକିନି ଜଣକୁ conviction ହଉଛି ତାରି evidence ନାହିଁ ବୋଲି ଦି ଜଣକୁ ଖଲାସ ହଉଛି ଯଦିଓ same footing ରେ ଅଛନ୍ତି. Can you dispute that those persons who have been acquitted and this man they stand in the similar footing? Assault जो ହେଲା ସମସ୍ତେ ମିଳିମିଶି ମାରିଲେ ନା କିଏ ଖଣ୍ଡାରେ ମାରିଛି କିଏ ଭୁଜାଲରେ ମାରିଛି but they stand on the same footing ହେଲା
and broadly it is also there because number of inside injuries are there so it is not by one person
ତେଣୁ ଗୋଟେ legal hurdle ହେଲା ବୋଲି ଆମେ ତାକୁ ସେ petition କୁ reject କରୁଛୁ it's all right because that cannot be confronted all these things because it is not a previous statement it's a subsequent statement that's all right but see what my esteemed brother is ଯେ ଗୋଟେ witness ସିଏ କୋଉ ଟାଇପ ର କ୍ରେଡିବଲ ହବ ଯିଏ କି ରହୁଛି ପୋଲିସ ଆଭେଲେବୁଲ ଥିଲେ ମଧ୍ୟ 1.5 ଦିନ ପର୍ଯ୍ୟନ୍ତ କାହାକୁ କହୁନି ହେଲା ଫ୍ୟାମିଲି ମେମ୍ବର୍ସ କୁ ଯଦିଓ ସେ କହୁଛି ଭିଲେଜର୍ସ କୁ କହୁଛି ବୋଲି କହୁଛି ମୁଁ ଡିସକ୍ଲୋଜ କରିଥିଲି କେହି ଆସୁନାହାନ୍ତି ତାର ସପୋର୍ଟ କରିବାକୁ ହଁ ସେମାନେ ଆଟଲିଷ୍ଟ କହିଥାନ୍ତେ ଯେ ହଁ ଆମକୁ ଇଏ ଥିଲା ଆଉ ମୁଁ କହିଥିଲା ତାହେଲେ ହଁ ସେ ଯୋଉ ଡିଲେଡ ରେ ସିଏ ଗୋଟେ କିଛି ମେକଆଉଟ କରିବାର ଯୋଉ ଜିନିଷଟା ଥିଲା ସେଇଟାକୁ ହୁଏତ ଡିସବିଲିଭ କରାଯାଇ ପାରନ୍ତା.
The other witnesses could have said yes despite our request to divulge it to the police he said still he is in fear. Probably it could have been managed.
लिंक ଦେଇଥାନ୍ତା ଯେ ତାର ଫିୟର ସମ୍ ଇଏରେ ତେଣୁ ଏ ଯୋଉ ସେଗୁଡାକ ବହୁତ କେସରେ ମଧ୍ୟ ହେଇଛି ବିଲେଟେଡ ଡିସକ୍ଲୋଜର କୁ
ହେଇଛି କିନ୍ତୁ
କୋର୍ଟ
explain ହେଇଛି।
ହଁ ଏକ୍ସପ୍ଲାନେସନ ଯୋଉ ସେଇଥିପାଇଁ କହୁଛନ୍ତି if the he has given a satisfactory explanation and the court is convinced that the explanation is satisfactory, then merely because the witness is examined at a belated stage, that cannot be a ground to discard his testimony. But ଏଠି ଆପଣ ଯୋଉ ଆସୁଛି ଜିନିଷ ଗୁଡାକ ସେଠି ଆମର ଦିଟା ୱିଟନେସ୍ କୁ ଯଦି କମ୍ବାଇନ୍ କରିଦେବେ ଯାହାକୁ ହୋଷ୍ଟାଇଲ ହେଇନି, it indicates that this man was present at the when the dead body was there. ମୁଁ ଫାଷ୍ଟ କହୁଥିଲି ଯେ how can you link this man to PW10, but another person has stated that PW10 was present near the dead body. That is the prosecution witness, and he has both of them have not been declared hostile. One is his son. ତେଣୁ ତାଙ୍କୁ ଯେତେବେଳେ ଫାଷ୍ଟ ଇନଷ୍ଟାନ୍ସ ରେ ପଚାରିଛି ଏଇ ଲୋକଟାକୁ ତା ପୁଅ ପଚାରୁଛି ପୁଣି ସେ କହୁଛି ମୁଁ ଜାଣିନି, ସେ କହିଲା ନା ଏଭିଡେନ୍ସ କ୍ରସ୍ ଏକ୍ସାମିନେସନ ତ ପ୍ରଥମେ ଜାଣିନି ତାପରେ ଚୁପଚାପ ରହିଯାଉଛି ଫ୍ୟାମିଲି ମେମ୍ବର୍ସ କୁ କହୁଛି ବୋଲି ଯଦି କହୁଛି ବା ଭିଲେଜର୍ସ କୁ ତାକୁ ସପୋର୍ଟ କଲା ଭଳିଆ କିଛି ଏଭିଡେନ୍ସ ନାହିଁ ଏବଂ 1.5 ଦିନ ପରେ ବାହାରି ଆସୁଛି ଏବଂ ପୋଲିସ ପାଖରେ ଷ୍ଟେଟମେଣ୍ଟ ଦଉଛି ପୋଲିସ ପାଖରେ ଷ୍ଟେଟମେଣ୍ଟ ଦେଇକିନି ଜେନେରାଲ ଷ୍ଟେଟମେଣ୍ଟ ଗୋଟେ ଦେଇଛି ଏଠି କୋର୍ଟରେ ସ୍ପେସିଫିକ କହୁଛି ଇଏ ମୁଣ୍ଡରେ ମାରିଲା ଇଏ ଅମକରେ ମାରିଲା ଏବଂ ସବସିକ୍ୱେଣ୍ଟ ଷ୍ଟେଜରେ ଆପଣ ଦେଖିଲେ ତାର ଏଭିଡେନ୍ସ ଟୋଟାଲ ଫାଙ୍କି ଦେଲା ଯେ ନାଇଁ ଘଟଣା ବିଷୟରେ ମୋର କିଛି ଜ୍ଞାନ ଏଇଗୁଡାକ ଗୋଟେ ଓଭରଅଲ ଭ୍ୟୁ ଯଦି ଆମେ ନବା how you are meeting the question, how can we say that he is such a credible witness and single witness ର ଯୋଉ ମାନେ principle ରହୁଛି that truthful above reproach and is ଯୋଉ standard whether this witness can come within that particular category.
With the kind of situation the witness is passing through, this non-examination of 1 day or divulging this fact after 1 day, complete 1 day, doesn't attribute to his sterling quality. It is fully, he must be of a sterling quality because the court seeks insistence on the evidence of a single witness. So he must be clear from all respect. So these aspects only has to be seen by you. Other than that, had the evidence been only taken and he would have been examined promptly, then yes.
Promptly એટલે matter
Absolutely.
କି ଆପଣ ଏଠି
Other dismissal
ଫ୍ୟାମିଲି ମେମ୍ବର
କରିଦେବେ।
ଆସିଥାନ୍ତେ କହିଥାନ୍ତେ ଆମକୁ ଆସି କହିଲା କିନ୍ତୁ ତାର ଭୟ ହେଲା ସିଏ କହୁନଥିଲା ପରେ ତାପରେ ସିଏ କିଛି ନାହିଁ ଆପଣ ମାନେ ଦେଖିବେ ଯଦି ଚୁପଚାପ ଯେମିତି 1.5 ଦିନ ପର୍ଯ୍ୟନ୍ତ ଏଇ କେସ ର କେହି ନାହାନ୍ତି ଯାହାର କି ଡାଇରେକ୍ଟ ପ୍ରତ୍ୟକ୍ଷ ଜ୍ଞାନ ଅଛି ବୋଲି ଟୋଟାଲ ନାହିଁ ହଠାତ୍ ସିଏ ବାହାରି ଆସୁଛି ଯାଇକିନି ସେଇ ଗାଁରେ ଉପସ୍ଥିତ ଥାଇ ମଧ୍ୟ ହଠାତ୍ ଆସିକି ପୋଲିସ ପାଖରେ ଷ୍ଟେଟମେଣ୍ଟ ଦଉଛି ଆଜ ଆନ୍ ଆଇ ୱିଟନେସ୍ ଏଇ ଜିନିଷଟା ଯେହେତୁ ଗୋଟେ ଡାଉଟ୍ ପଶୁଛି ତେଣୁ can it be said that he is a absolutely reliable witness? That is the thing which you are to convince us.
Had there been one or two witnesses also attributing to any of this, probably we could have taken this. There is none. All have gone hostile. Reason may be anything. We can't go by that.
So you also prepare, we can take up day after two on this slide and you will, Mr. Nayak has said that he will give a citation and if note of submission. You first make your submission on this. We'll take up for the first hour and we'll also hear if Mr. Nayak wants to give any reply to your submission and then we'll do the.
ଆଉ ଆଜ୍ଞା ହିୟରିଂ ପାଇଁ ଆସିବୁ ନା ପୋଜ କରିଦେବେ ନୋଟ ଦେଇ ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ ଖାଲି ଆମକୁ
ନାଇଁ ଆପଣ ଯଦି ସିଏ ତାଙ୍କର ସବମିଶନ ଆମେ ତାଙ୍କ ଉପରେ ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ପକେଇଲୁ he will go through the evidence minutely and he will give his reply. So after hearing him if he wants to tell something, that will be taken up at the first hour, 10:30. So if you want to tell something, you may tell, or if you want to just give a written note of submission and citation, you can. But if you are not present, please ask your
Yes.
associate to remain present.
Right. Definitely.
And you can appear through virtual mode. There is no
Definitely.
problem. It may take 15-20 minutes. You let him finish it so that we can close it on that. Factual scenario देखो ଆପଣ ଯଦି delay disclosure ଅଙ୍କ ସମକ ସେମିତି ଗୋଟେ ଇଏ କରିବେ ତାହେଲେ divergent view ଅଛି ସେଟା ପ୍ରତ୍ୟେକ decision ର ତାର factual aspect ଉପରେ delay disclosure acceptable ହବ କି ନ ହବ ସେ ଇଏ କିନ୍ତୁ ଗୋଟେ କିଛି ୟୁନିଫର୍ମ ଇଏ ନାହିଁ ଯେ ଗୋଟେ ୱିଟନେସ୍ 1.5 ଦିନ ପରେ ହେଲେ ତାକୁ ହେଇପାରିବନି କି 7 ଦିନ ପରେ ହେଲେ ଆପଣ ହେଇପାରିବନି
It's not that.
It's not that.
But even set of facts.